It was dark. The kind of dark you long for when you wake from an alcoholically induced sleep. I opened my eyes and saw where I was. My office. I could feel my hands gripping the bottle of cheap whiskey that I evidently fell asleep with. The only action I'd seen in what seemed like forever. The ticking of the clock ringing in my ears gave me pain. Tick, tick, tick. I looked up at the cheap clock on the wall, telling me it was late. Later than I wish it was, and I sat up on my couch. My head was banging from last night's booze. My brain feeling like it was 3 times too large for my skull. I don't remember how many I had, but I know it was too many. I was now paying for the price of my lack of self-control. As I rubbed my temples, the gaps in my mind started to fill with bits of memory, flashes of what the evening before was. Oh, what a night it must have been. Reconciling with my partner, the ladies' man, a gun-toting Marty. It was the first time seeing him after he had actually shot me. Yeah, it was a mistake, but something like that can really dent a friendship, let alone a chicken like myself. I stood up and tried to walk to my desk, my limbs still showing the signs of the falling out that we had had. I stopped dead. A set of green eyes came rushing back to me. Images of a cool cat came back to my memory, and the voice of an angel filled my ears. The way she moved, the way she held herself, making this old chicken's knees even weaker than the shotgun blast had. This lady, Natasha, was in deep trouble that she couldn't get out of. Not even her gangster kingpin boyfriend could get her out of the mess she was in, and for some reason, she came to me, a bum cop with less than 100 days till retirement. Some people say I'm old-fashioned, but I just can't help myself. I always want to protect a damsel in distress. Ha! One of these days, a dame is going to be the end of me. But then again, everyone goes at some point. And as the great Andy Dufresne once said, get busy living, or get busy dying. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Film Noir, 2nd edition. of the Skins Elliott Live Streaming Awards. Streaming Awards? What the hell was that? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my humble abode. I hope you guys are doing fabulous and wonderful. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by, for clicking on that notification, rectifying the fact that you were gonna miss one of my streams, and I hope you weren't. But hey, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, Han? How's it going, Warm? And Aardman is also in the house. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys liked my second intro for this. It actually does take a bit of work, believe it or not. Writing is not one of my strong points, but hopefully it came out okay. But yes, we are in the MSC. I know it's slightly different today. It's set up like a PI office, and yeah, hopefully that sets the mood. So I wanted to set the mood. I want you guys to sort of slide in here and be like, "Whoa, this is a cool cat." Cool cat. Hopefully it all came out perfectly fine. I don't know. Reviews, feedback. Let me know. Has me reading my Pope novels actually been helping my writing skill? I don't know. I guess we'll find out at some point soon. Who knows? And hopefully my deep, sultry voice actually did some goods. But we shall see. How is everybody? Welcome. Please do comment. Let me know what's going on. How is everybody's week going? Is everybody having fun? It is Thursday, the 18th of August. This year is flying by. I cannot believe how quick it is going. It is kind of unreal. It is kind of unreal just how mental, how mental it is that that year can fly by so fast without even really knowing what is going on. Because before I knew it, it was now August. Seriously, I was looking back the other day and it was like February, and now it's like August. What happened? What happened to the year? Kind of mental. But hey, today we are continuing our journey in the game I got, the freebie game I got off of PlayStation Plus. It's called Chicken Police, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Where are you on again? When are you on again? Next Tuesday? Yes. Next Wednesday, I might be doing a bonus stream because that would actually be my 2-year streamiversary, which is kind of shocking. I can't believe I've been doing this 2 years now. So yeah, next Wednesday will be, I'm going to be doing a special stream for that. I don't know what I'll be doing yet. It may just be just talking without gaming and see how that goes. I may have a couple of drinks and hopefully you guys can attend. This would be great. Oh, on the bathtub one. I doubt it would be a bathtub one. I still don't have long enough leads to get it into the bathtub. And you've seen my bath. It's not big enough for me to stream. I won't be able to hide any of my little bits. It would be quite embarrassing. Let's just say that much. I don't have a fig leaf that does me justice, basically. Whoa. Okay, that was still warm. So yes, yeah, the wide angle lens I would need for that would be incredibly wide, and I don't own that lens, not for this camera, anyways. So yeah, I would basically need a fisheye lens to do that, and yeah, that would be hilarious. But hey, I hope everybody is doing great today. Have you guys played this game? Do any of you guys know Chicken Police? Is it a thing that you guys are aware of? Because yeah, we're gonna be playing it through. And it should be a fun one, actually. I hope so. It should be a goody gumdrops edition. We did actually play up to meeting the major damsel in distress, the kitty that was in the first edition. On the intro, did a video. Those beautiful green eyes. And yeah, it should be fun. Did you finish Stray? Yes. Stray has been finished. It was finished last Thursday. Yeah, so we started a new game this week. We started playing through we finished that. We started playing through Chicken Police. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my worms again. And yeah, no, it was a good game, actually. I really enjoyed it. Didn't die too much, thankfully. I was actually on yesterday. I was actually on Dead by Daylight. So that was actually a lot of fun. I do admit that was a lot of fun. I was playing with Lady Reaver and Peaktown, as well as the beautiful, wonderful, always amazing Nick, which, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Did I beat Glossy today? Yes, Nick, you actually did beat Glossy today, but that's because Glossy's actually got a dinner. She's actually out to a dinner tonight, so she may not actually be on the stream at all whatsoever, which is a bit sad. But you know, it is all cool. It is all cool. Hopefully, you know, between yourself and Hannah, you can hold the fort if you want to hang around that long. I don't know how long you want to, but yeah, you beat Glossy on the one time when she's not actually here. So yeah. Did you get to see the intro though? Did you get to see the intro? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. I know, hopefully it came out okay. I won't actually see it properly until later on today, when I do all my clips and see what else going on. Lady Reaver and Peak Town. I love how you say names wrong. What did I say wrong? I did say Peak Town, and I did say Lady Reaver, didn't I? Hey, I'm always going to get names wrong. I am dyslexic, and it's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it until... It's one of those things you need to learn. Well, not you need to. I need to learn names via speech, because that's how my brain works. Seeing stuff written down doesn't get into my brain. Just does not get into my brain. It's really difficult. You can imagine what it's like when I'm reading a book, like when I've got so many characters that I've got to try to remember, and there's no reference to how it is. It's really annoying. Lady Reaper. So Reaper as in the Grim Reaper? And Perk Town. Oh yeah, no shit, he did say actually, because he's the guy that has all the perks. Okay, not Peak Town, Perk Town. And not Lady Reaver, Lady Reaper. Reaper, okay. What I do find funny is how everyone calls her Lady. Because like, a friend of mine, Lady Cleo, no one calls her Lady, they just call her Cleo, because it's Lady Cleo. So I'm just wondering, why don't we call Reaper Reaper instead of Lady Reaper, or instead of Lady? I don't know. I guess I'll work it out one day. But you know, just not being called Elliot every 2 seconds, I was happy with. So that was great. That was great for me, anyways. I really enjoyed that. I did really enjoy that. But yeah, we're gonna see where this game goes. So I'm gonna boot it up. It is a bit of a slow one. Lots of, or at least we don't have to read it. It's not like Pokemon. We don't have to read every single thing because it does actually talk to us. But hopefully it brings you guys some entertainment. That's my hope. That is my hope, that we can actually have some kind of entertainment that isn't completely dull and boring. So, yeah, we'll crack on with the game. We'll see where it goes. We've had our little intro. And, yeah, we shall click the button and see where we end up. So, yeah. So, let's do this. Chicken, please. Paint it red. But, yeah, it should be good. How is everyone's day going, anyways? My name is Nick. It is pronounced cock. Cock. Okay, like in this game. Total cocks in this game. I know. Right, let's wait for this little bloody thing to kick back in. There we go. So now we've got this in the background. Maybe I should have just left this playing in the background. And that's a bit on the loud side, so let's bring that down. Do let me know about audios. If things are too loud, too quiet, too irritating, let me know, and I can try and fix it. I can do my best to try and fix it, because obviously I can't magically make everything happen, but you know, I shall try. You didn't reply to my Discord DM. What, your last one? In all honesty, I did not see it. So let me quickly check that in before we start in the game. There we go. Dish. Is the ULEZ charge at my mum's house? No, it is not. But you do have to put into your sat-nav to avoid the charges. So the South Circular goes around like that, and my mum's is like there. So it's right below the South Circular. Thank God. But it does mean that you may end up driving around, maybe not the M25, but at least inside of that. So yeah, unfortunately, avoid the Dartford crossing, because that one does charge you, as far as I know. So yeah, I can see that. Oh, and Worms also left me a message as well, so I can check in that right now. Hey! We have a new box on its way, but I'm actually out tomorrow, and I'll probably get back around about 2. With any luck, it should finish at about 12:30, yeah, then I obviously need to get back, so it's about another hour and a half to get back. So yeah, more like about 3. So I may need to jump on and rebook that. So, but thank you for the information. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. But yes, there you go. I didn't see it. I went out. I've been out today. I went shopping and then had to drive a mission around because all the bloody roads are either up or being irritating. So yay. Yay for that. And yeah, we shall see where it goes. Ah, gotcha. Work something out. Hang on. My built-in sat-nav is trash. I will buy one of those car phone holder thingies. But yeah, that could also be helpful. There are some good ones. There are also some shit ones. Weirdly enough, if you can get down here. Actually, no. Actually, I promised it to someone else. Sorry, I was going to say that I'll give you my spare one, but I've actually promised it to Ilva's mum. So I can't. I'm sorry. But yeah, I promised it to her. Otherwise, I would give you that one. So I was just like, oh yeah, I've got that. And then I was like, nope, sorry. But yeah, no, they're pretty good to have actually, and especially when you're in London. It's like, because yeah, the sat navs don't update themselves as much. You can just use Google Maps, or Waze is what I use. I use Google Maps for my planning, and I use Waze to actually do the journey. Generally, that's how my thing goes. I can totally give you something else. Oh, what can I give you? I don't know. I can think of something. How about trim? You know, this could help. Actually, no, I'm a cop. I'm not a mafia boss here. I'm a copper. So yeah, once I give you the snip, that is exactly the face that you would make. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it.
Well,
weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny.
It's Marty.
I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive.
We just met Natasha.
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this.
I've got a magnifying glass.
The next time
I can make it work.
Dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Yes. So we just came from a conversation with the kitty. Who is in trouble, so let me just remind myself.
Welcome back.
Hey, Warm-Blooded dropped in for another subscriber. Love you too, buddy. Right, so does that mean we get straight into the Book of Appreciation? Let's get that going. Hang on, I'm not even sure if my later. Yeah, there was an Apple update, and I've had to, what do you call it? I've had to set that up on my second phone, which is the one that is up there. And let me move this a little bit closer so that we can see it. Let's do the top-down view. Right, so as you can see, my apartment is a tad bit messy. The new keyboard has come, so I've managed to get it working. So that is great. And yeah, it just needed a charge. So it takes a USB micro, I want to say. Is that micro or mini? I can never remember which way around it is. So let's zoom in a bit. There we go. So yeah, so you got that goes on the bottom, and then it Bluetooths to your console, so then the keyboard will work. So yeah, that worked pretty well actually. So I am happy with that. But I'm not happy with the angle this is at. Come on. Oh no, not that far. It went too far. There we go. So let me sort out the Book of Appreciation. So there we can go. Oh, well, micro USB on the PS4, mini USBs on the PS3. Okay, yeah. So basically, I have to charge this from both the top and the bottom. But it's a good little device, actually. It does take over your headphone socket, so you can put your headphones in, which is pretty sweet. And then it's literally, and it was a tenner off eBay. And now when I do actually do my tweets, I can quickly go bang, 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 done. So that will work out perfectly fine. But anyways, let's push that to the side. I've got to add warm to the book. The Book of Appreciation. Right, so we ended up with that. There. What do we end up? Oh no, that's where we're at. We're at the right place. Right, where's my pen gone? Where's my pen gone? It's normally in here. Have I lost my pen for the Book of Appreciation? Oh, it's at the back. What's it doing at the back? Right, so we've got stickers. Loads of stickers. So, well, we still need more. We always need more. Oh, and there's Skinny with when he had hair. That's me in the middle there. Right, so let's throw that over there. Let's throw him in there. The Boobs of Appreciation. The Boobs of Appreciation? Yeah, okay, cool. I can live with the Boobs of Appreciation. This is good. Right, so let's go. WYRM_BLOODED. Yep, sweet. PRIME Prime sub. 7th month was that? That was 7th month, wasn't it? Yep, 7th. And today is 20/22/08. 18. So, let's get that officially put in to the Book of Appreciation. Obviously, we need to get some stickers going. So, I've been slowly going through it. For the guys that are following me on Twitter, you'll see that I may have went overboard slightly with the stickers on my DS case. On my DS case? It's not a DS case, is it? It's a Switch case. So I'm gonna I've got to get rid of some of these bits, and then I can lighten the load that is currently in the Book of Appreciation, because I need to stock up on some stickers, but I would like to try to get some variation of stickers. So I've still got some warm-blooded. Got it in my head now. I've still got some stickers from the Among Us, from back in the Among Us days. I've still got quite a few of those, but they're quite large. And yeah, I've got to try and fit them all in. Right, so let's throw some more of those around there, because we've got to have stars, right? Notice there is a starry theme. There is definitely a starry theme. And do you know what? Because it's warm, I am going to add some Among Us stickers that are basically chopped off bits. And yes, maybe need some booby stickers. Maybe that's the next thing that we should have. Should we have boob stickers on the Boob of Appreciation? There we go. So, Warm, you are back in the Book of Appreciation. Right, so let me fire that over to one side, close up the book. Massive appreciations. I know I said appreciation a lot of times, but I do actually appreciate it. Like if you wanting to use your sub on me. Yeah, that could totally be taken the wrong way, but screw it. It's my stream. I should do with it as I will. But Hayes, what can we do? At least we got the good tunage, right? At least we got the good tunage. But yeah, so this is my first time using the controller with the keypad. So this should be fun, actually. This should be fun. If I end up tweeting anything, then I just need to turn it on and see where we end up. Right, so we don't want to be in clues. We want to be in people. So, long story short, Deborah here. Deborah came to our office. She actually broke in. She picked our lock, and she was there on behalf of Natasha, who is a kitty. And basically, she's having some problems with people graffitiing on her walls, throwing bricks through her windows, and sending her wine bottles with a certain word. Only the one word, though, on each one of these. And it's our job to investigate and see who's doing it. So this is what we need to find out. We need to find out. To add a little twist to the whole story is the fact that she's actually dating this guy here. His name is Herbert, or Ibe. And he actually is a gangster. He is the local kingpin for the entire local area. And yeah, it's a bit interesting how he can't even help her out. So that's what we're doing here. What the fuck? Why are people doing this? Is she okay? Is who okay? Is who okay? What's going on? What have I missed? Oh, in the game. Never mind. I thought it was you talking to the IRL. What, getting dames out of trouble? Getting people out of trouble is one of my pastimes, except I don't get paid for it. It is what it is. Though that being said, I am now on day 3 of not smoking. And yeah, it's going quite well. So the main players, we've got Natasha, who's the girl that we are doing this whole investigation for. You know, as I said, her boyfriend is a local kingpin. She also has a connection to our ex-wife. We don't know how yet, but we're going to find out. We are going to find out. Our partner, Marty, is a part of me and him, a part of the Chicken Police, which obviously, well, not obviously, but we have a name in this city. I don't know why, in Clawsville, but it seems that they were making popes about us back when we were together, and now we're not together, but we are again today, for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, you are a cockney. You probably still say dame. I do say dame, actually. I do actually use the term dame a lot. Smoking or vaping? Smoking. I haven't had a cigarette in 3 days. You just saw me take a pull on a vape, so that hasn't been 3 days. But it feels weird doing this whole vibe without smoking, because, you know, film noir has always got that smoking element. So yeah, so that's where we're up to. We are investigating. We've just met her. She wants us to meet at some venue in about an hour. Because she wants to show me something. And yeah, she is a smoking hot kitty, and she knows how to use her feminine ways. Let's just say that much. But we have... Oh, there's La Miguel. We saw La Miguel last time, and we can't interact, sadly. I do want to talk to La Miguel, because that would actually be interesting. But she was standing next to the goat earlier, but now she's moved. And, oh, the Raven's still here. So, Olivia, should I say, who Marty seems to have a bit of a connection with, I think. I don't know. But let's have a word, see what she's saying.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Sweetheart.
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
Knew that was coming.
don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
What makes you say that, Warm?
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Hey, she said anything else, gentlemen, but she didn't actually finish that line. But we've got a little bit of information. We've also got the henchman. Can we speak to him now?
Excuse
Oh, we
me,
can.
Al.
Look at this kitty.
My name is Santino Featherland.
My friends call me Sonny.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where
Hello, Gabriel.
Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Wow. I think that kitty wants to eat me, and not in the nice ways. Thanks. Well, there's only a few ways you can eat someone in the nice way, right? Right, what about the thick
Remember
foxy
that
fur
old
line?
case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Oh, cheese is good, though. Cheese is good.
Hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
Especially some cheese, man. Don't mess with the cheese.
Primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
I love how they're talking about civilization while we're talking as and to a bunch of animals, should we say? Right, so there's a stage. Can we go up to the stage? Oh, we can. Right, there's an empty stage. And there's a mural on the back wall. Let's just have a look
You
at the
know,
empty
Sonny,
stage.
I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one
Yay.
day. But I gotta admit, that Natasha woman has turned even my head.
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you.
I wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women as dangerous as her. And not just because she's a predator.
She is very predatory.
Telling me.
So I'm getting kind of like, as they sort of change the game, is a prey versus predator. I am getting Zootopia vibes, slight Zootopia vibes, but you know, it's still good. It's still good. It says back up from there. What about the big buck?
This
Can we
is
talk
the
with him?
life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He's definitely horny.
It's like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
Yep, he's definitely horny. Check out those horns. And he's got what looks like, what was it? We've got a cheetah and, is that a ferret? Is that a ferret woman? I don't know. But she's got really long hands. Like, are those hands attached? I'm not even sure if they're attached or not. But yeah, this is a bit of a surreal game, to say the least. Right, so what about the squirrel? I still want to know where the squirrel's tail is.
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
Do I even have a glass?
No, Sonny. She was staring at me like hard. Now, I saw it.
Like real hard.
You're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
He is kind of obsessed. Like he is trying to hit every bit of tail in this game so far, and he's failed miserably in every single thing. But yeah, he's got a partner. What can we say, eh?
So, have you talked to Natasha?
So this was another
In fact,
copper.
Yes, she was kind of mysterious.
Very
I
mysterious.
bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway.
But that woman.
But that woman...
You're
Ooh-wee.
too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
Ooh, what's he got
is
for us?
it?
Reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Ooh, what's it gonna be?
That sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
This should be interesting.
Old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
Say it with me. We're not too old for this shit.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
We're not too old for this shit. Right, so what did he give us? Okay, right, so it's this list. How do I change things again? Oh, yeah, there. So we got a key. The eagle, right, so it's this list here.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
What is it?
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Well, how are we supposed to examine it more if that's all we get? What does it say, anyways? Is that phone numbers? That looks like phone numbers.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
To me, anyways. We're not too old for this shit. I don't care if it's Riggs or Murtaugh. And yes, I got the reference. And yes, I love those films. Like, I remember my dad got the VHS box set of Lethal Weapon. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed all of them, actually. The first one was amazing. The third one I remember watching when it first came out. Because 1 and 2, I think I may have seen 1 when I was younger. 2 I didn't see at all. Diplomatic immunity. It's like the only Afrikaans that I can sort of put an accent to. Yeah, and then 3 I absolutely loved. 4 was cheesy as hell, but it brought a nice ending to it, and it introduced the West to Jet Li. So I'm not going to complain for that one. I keep hearing they are making Lethal Weapon 5. I can confirm in 2022 that they are too old for this shit. Oh, well, I'd like to see Danny Glover come back. And Mel Gibson, I always liked Mel Gibson, and I know he got trashed and like depersoned for multiple years. And thank God for Sylvester Stallone, who brought him back for one of the Expendables films. I think was it the second one? I think it was the second one, which I was always disappointed. Like he was great in that film, but I always felt like the Expendable films should have been so good. Like I remember when I first saw the trailer and I was like creaming out my nipples. Yeah, I had to get cream for that. But yeah, I love 80s action movies. I grew up on them, and I would have loved to have seen like a modern day rendition of them. But sadly, it didn't live up. It did not live up. So doing a Lethal Weapon 5, I feel like they've already said goodbye, and it'd just be a bait and switch. Like if they made it today, it wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't be there. Right. So what else have we got? We got my last cigarette down there.
Oh man, I totally get you.
Yep, I do. What about the cheap whiskey? There we go.
Come to daddy, darling.
Ooh yeah. I love how I can just look at things, but I can't actually utilize them. Is that what I get for a key? Right.
Of all that's furry.
I was going to tell us
What
now.
kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
Wow.
Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Ooh.
Thanks, Philmar.
That's got to
This
fill it
will be
in.
important.
Fill it in good and proper. Oh,
don't
Warm,
thank
if you're
me.
still around, can you do me a favor?
Maybe I
I'm
could
running
just
low on
sign you a death
coils.
warrant.
Could you send me
Thank you, sir.
the name of the coils?
Oh, shut up, Marty.
If you remember them, by the way, for this tank. Because I've got one left, so I need to order some more in.
There's someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Do I know that happens when you go through the drive-thru? What, someone tries to kill you and gives you a list of numbers? Right, so let's talk to the barman and see if he's got anything else for us.
Hey, Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
Unfortunately, I don't know, Big Faith. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did.
Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs?
Wow. I don't know why Sonny has such an issue with horses. Like, he's not particularly horrible to anyone else so far, but yeah, he definitely has a thing against horses. Let's just say that much. Right. So yeah, I think we can get out of here. Right. So that is the Weekend House, the diner and the PD. So let's go to the Weekend House because we've got to meet up with them anyways. Weren't there some in the pouch? How often are you changing them? I change them when they burn out. I generally change them when they burn out, and I suck on a burnt thing for at least a couple of days before they go. Though I changed one on Saturday, so Saturday or Sunday I changed it, and then it basically burned out, so I had to change it again today. And it does happen. Sometimes you get a coil that just burns out really bloody quickly. It's kind of annoying. But no, I've gone, as far as I know, I've gone through all of the ones that you gave us. Because I think there was like 5 or 6. So I've got one of the slightly more meshy ones left in the setup that I have. But yeah, that's how it goes. Did you know that they have a director's cut of Lethal Weapon 3? It's kind of good, but more gory. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I like it when they come out with director's cuts. Like generally, they are generally good. But what I would prefer is if just the bloody studio people didn't interfere as much and just let the director do his vision. Like, because I have no issues with like a 3-4 hour film if it's done well. If it's done well, they've paced it well, they've trimmed the fat. But sometimes a story can be told in that. Like Lord of the Rings, like the theatrical, there was so much out of the theatrical cut. Because I remember watching the theatrical cut and then watched the extended versions, and now I only watch the extended versions. I've got copies. I do actually have a set of the Lord of the Rings on DVD that I never watch. I picked it up as some floor treasure, but never watched them since I got the extended editions, because they're just better, just far better. Right, let's go check out the Weekend House and see what's going on there.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work,
What's that?
it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup.
Hey, Dochi's in the house.
One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
Ooh, what could it be?
Only one
Let's wait for this cutscene, and
as the
we'll
old
chat.
docs say. Balls to the wall.
Yeah. Always balls to the wall, guys. Always balls to the wall. Right, hopefully I can just hit the pause button and...
This place gives me the creeps.
All right, let me turn the autoplay off. There we go. So I can leave it on there. I can leave it on there for now. Right, let's do the top down. And that still doesn't work. So let's pop on there. And again. Come on. There we go. There we go. So we get to pull out for the second time on the stream the book of appreciation. How's it going, Dons? Long time no see. How have you been, my darling? Have you been good? How's work? How's Floyd? How's boss? How is life? Like, what have you been up to since I last saw you? Oh, and next Wednesday is my second stream anniversary, so I'm gonna say it as much as I can today to remind people. So I want to do something special for next Wednesday. So it'll probably just be a hangout, maybe a couple of drinks, and yeah, streaming. So I want all my favorite peeps to be there, especially the guys that come and hang out with us on the stream. So that would be nice. That would be really nice. And don't ask why I've got crimpers on here. These are for Nick, because I'm actually meeting Nick this weekend. Or not this weekend, next weekend. So that should be a fun one. But let's see where it goes. Right, 18 months in a row. In a row. Damn. That's we're almost like 2 babies now. Hang on. 9 times 9, 18. Oh shit, no, this is it. Double baby. Double baby. We got twins now, girl. You realise that, yeah? We got twins. ITAA. The 18th. Shop. Ah! Oh, you can't even see it. Damn it. Right, let me zoom in a bit. There we go. And now zoom out a bit, because I don't want to go that. There we go. See? Ah! 2022. 08. 18. Ah, how you been? Anyways, it's a bathtub stream. You really want that bathtub stream, don't you? Like, I don't know. Like, would people actually be interested in seeing a bathtub stream? I would have to... Oh, I'm not even sure how I would do it. How would I do a bathtub stream? Plus, it'd get very cold. I'll have to get out at some point. Otherwise, I'll just shrivel up. I'd shrivel up into, like, craziness. And it'll just be sort of, like, ugh. I would not be attractive after 3 or 4 hours inside of a bathtub. That would be messy, to say the least, I think. Yeah, sorry, I've gone a little while. Had our head chef off for a few weeks, so I had to be in charge of the kitchen for a while. Hey! Head chef! Or at least head chef in... Not in training. Active? No. Oh, shit. What do you call it? What would you call it? Interim head chef. There we go. Right, so I'm going to give you some extra stars. And how can I fit this all in? There we go. Let's go that way around. Let's go that way around. I'll give you the shiny ones, because we got some shiny stars. For special occasions, you see. Dush, 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 boom. Can't believe about the double. The double baby. I think this is my first double baby. I generally think this is my first double baby. First time having twins. I can dress up like a slutty nurse and help you wash. Ooh. You'd love that, Nick. I probably would. Do I get a rub down? Rub down and a happy ending, yeah? Is that where we're going with this? I wish we had some more room, because I want to give him more stickers. Right. Can we fit? Can't really fit this guy on, can we? Oh, I could put him in the corner. Can we put him in the corner? What do you think? Or I could do him like... Yeah, I could do him like that. I could have him hanging off the edge. Because it takes us all the way back to the Among Us days. When we first met, actually. Me and Dolce first met over Among Us. So it only seems fitting to have an Among Us character in there. Even though I've got to now tuck that around the edge. There we go. So there we go. Dolce! Dolce and Skinny. Twins, yeah, baby. And I'm going to get another sticker just for shits and giggles. Because I want to fill up that spot. I want to get some like love hearty ones as well. Because like, I know there's a lot of love in this book. But I want more love. I want stickery love. Sticky love. That go well. I would call it chef not being paid enough to manage a kitchen. No, we didn't. Hang on. Sponge bath stream. Off. Like, maybe one day when I'm a multi-millionaire and I've got a big ass bath, because I've always wanted one of those freestanding baths. My bath is actually quite tiny. Like, I can't lay flat in it. Like, if I lie flat, my knees are poking up. And if my knees are straight, I'm poking out. In all of the best places. Anyways, right. 18 months, baby. Cheers. Thank you so much. Dons, you are back in the book of appreciation. Appreciation. And welcome back. So I hope you need to get paid more. Seriously, girl, you need to get paid more for what you do. You do far too much work for all that gaff and don't get paid nearly enough for it. We first met you on... Hang on. We first met to you fighting ninjas in Metal Gear. Really? I thought we met through Among Us. But I ain't gonna have a problem with that. I am not gonna have a problem. Metal Gear is a damn good game. All of them are damn good games, actually. I still need to finish bloody Raiden. I need to finish Raiden. And... Oh yeah, I need to finish 3 as well. No, sorry, 4. I finished 3. Snake Eater. Ba, ba, ba. He's the snake, the one with the sharpest tool. I don't know, I was going somewhere with that, but I obviously lost out. No, we didn't. I remember playing Among Us with you. I said says I'm the killer. What do I do? Yeah, you murdered me. Actually, I think everyone murdered me at some point. I was the easy target because I'm the nice guy. And yesterday, a group of us were playing, including Nick actually, were playing Dead by Daylight, and they said I was the sweetest killer that had ever been. So I was happy with that. I am happy with the fact that I'm known for my sweetness and my goodness, even while murdering small teenagers. Small teenagers? Nah. They're old enough to have sex, so that's why it's okay to kill them. I'm sticking with that excuse. It works for me. It totally works for me. Oh. Now, Boom raided you, I believe, and you were playing Metal Gear. And that was the first time it was in your stream. Hey! So it was fun, because I thought it was from one of the groups. I didn't realise it was from a raid. But we are talking, like what is... How long have you been following me? At least 18 months. At least 18 months. So, yeah, because we did it last time. You could do exclamation mark follow age. So, followage. So, yeah, hit it up. Glossy currently is the longest running one that I know of. who is regularly in the chats. It's actually a week between Glossy following me and Nick following me. So it's only like, was it 5 or 7 days? I think it was it 7 days? I think it was 7 days, Nick, between the two of you. So it's all good. But hey, we got to see what it is. But I'm happy it was through a raid, because it's always nice when you meet through a raid. You know, it should encourage it. I mean, yeah, we shall, like, I have my sort of, like, you know, 4 people rule, and see where this goes. So we got 1 year, 7 months, 4 days, and 17 hours. So you're right up there as well. You are right up there, which is kind of crazy, considering. So 1 year, 7 months. So you're full. What? So it was about 2 months. I think my math is right there. About 2 months between the follow and the first subscription even. I'll get it right one of these days. 19 months. Yes. Yeah. So that would have been a couple of weeks. But I'm so happy to have you as someone who enjoys hanging and talking shit and yeah, all that kind of stuff. I like it. When the community is together, it is fabulous. When it's not, it's sad. It makes me sad when I don't get to see my friends. Because you guys are my friends. You guys are my only friends. But I'm super lucky. To have you guys. And I am happy to be here for you guys. As always. Anyways, where was we up to? This place gives me the creeps. Okay. Completely didn't see that, but hey. Oh, I see the whore written on the wall. This is the word. This is the one word that is plaguing this poor, sexy Russian kitty. But, you know, let's find out where this goes. What the hell is this game? Chicken, please.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
It's clearly a trap. Oh, we have a shoe. Why do we have a shoe? Why is there a shoe? There's a shoe down there. Let's go pick up the shoe. See what the shoe's saying. I love how they've zoomed in. And it's like, there is nothing here but the shoe. Clearly I'm going to be clicking on the shoe, but you zoom in. For what? For what reason?
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Maybe.
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Right.
Should we take it?
Yes.
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me. Or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.
He does like a gun. But I do think we should take it.
Stop staring at it.
Okay.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
What do you think a chicken will do with a shoe? Especially a male chicken, who seems to be not getting much in the way of action. Right, so we've got number 35, we've got the whore.
So, this is the word. What can I say?
Word.
The message
This
is
the
loud
word.
and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
Oh, for
I
an
can't misunderstand that
mysteriousness
if I
there.
wanted to.
Some intrigue.
We'll see.
The intrigue is, who is it for? Is it not for Natasha? Maybe it's for someone else. Anyways, yeah, this game is a kind of, I don't know whether to say text adventure. It kind of feels like a bit like a point and click in some aspects, but then it's LA Noire in other aspects. It's kind of strange. If the chicken is anything like Boss, rip it to pieces. I don't want to rip the chicken to pieces. We've only got like 172 days to retirement.
Wait a second. Did that bimbo put a spell on you? As
Put
you
a
used to
spell on
say,
you.
don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who
See,
you're
Boss
talking
Bird.
to, boy.
The name covers it. Right, so what we got? What else? Oh, shit, I did not mean to do that. Go away. I wanted that one. Okay, so let's go in the entrance.
Marty,
See if,
before
if
we
Natasha's
enter,
here.
Did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Get Big Bertha, baby. Alright, car trunk. There we go. We've got Big Bertha, we've got some shells. Is that it? Is that what we got in here?
Let's go.
Let's grab Big Bertha.
My beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
No, it's the
Very gallant
again.
of you, partner.
No, it's the
Are
again.
you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
We don't know why he shot us last time. Like, we genuinely do not know why he shot us. All I know is I've got a bit of a limp from it. And the fact that he shot us with a shotgun and all we've got is a bit of a limp, and, you know... Oh, who's dropping that? Hard man. You crazy, crazy bastard. I love you, man. I mean, the shoe that it was boss. Ah, okay, that's what you mean. I was curious what you meant. It was like, what, is your dog going to attack the chickens? It was like, nope, the dog's going to attack the shoes. That makes sense. And hard man, thank you so much for scaring the crap out of us, as always. I always appreciate it. How you doing, my friend? You doing good? So what do you guys make of this game so far? The ones that have actually seen some of it.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Can we go in already?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yes, we're clearly professionals.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Can we just use a shotgun to light up the place? Oh no! Not Deborah! Where's Deborah gone? Where's Deborah gone? What's going on?
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture.
Oh, it definitely would. Little pop
Poor,
of red.
Delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under.
Effing chats for Deborah,
You know,
guys.
No animal can swim in high heels.
Deborah's gone. The first person we met in this game. Literally. Girl? Person number one.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's
Fuck even.
Deborah, the girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Oh no.
No, not Deborah. Why God Highway? XD.
Why? Why, Deborah? Why? And thanks, Karen. And Dochi for that one as well. I love how the fact you love the LA Noire music. It's film noir music, dude. Like there was film noir before LA Noire came out. I X to doubt that one. Definitely X to doubt that one. Oh, but I almost feel bad. I actually liked Deborah. She was a sweetheart. And now she's a dead heart.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked?
Old school mistress,
Is
by the way.
it sexual?
Not sexy mistress.
I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant.
They generally always do.
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Yeah, well, dead people now. Because it was in a letter, then it was on a bottle of wine, then it was on a brick that was thrown through a window, and then it was painted on the side of the house. So this is message number 5, and it's on the back of someone who clearly was not a whore. So it feels like they've done her dirty. They've done Deborah dirty in this game.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too.
Kidnapped or worse.
Kidnapped. Or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait.
We gotta check out
We don't have
shoes.
time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Clearly.
Maybe Debbie did Dallas.
It is possible. It is possible if Debbie did the entire football team, she could handle the entire city of Clawsville. Anything is possible.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I don't know. What are we looking for? The only sort of clue we've got, well, we've got the numbers, which is fine. Well, we think it's numbers anyways, and that yellow shoe that's outside. So is that yellow? We need to see, like, she's naked. Is she wearing any shoes? Or did she leave that with the college team? I do love the reference of the Debbie Does Dallas, though. That is quite funny.
Diamond Dallas page. Self high five.
Boom! Oh, I do love wrestling
I
geeks.
have no
Always
idea,
makes me happy.
But it's something important.
Self-high
Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Okay.
Amen to that.
Oh, shit. Right, so I zoomed in straight into the painting there. But I still feel bad. Is it written in blood or is it written in paint? We don't know. So, yeah. Let's go to the elephant in the room, or the springbuck. Is she a springbuck? Hang on, what species was Deborah again? Deborah was an impala. So, yeah, she wasn't a springbuck. So we've got this one now. We found Deborah's body in Natasha Katchensko's weekend house, naked, with a message on her back. Okay. And what is... we've got a clue down here as well. The list with all those important names must have something to do with Natasha, and thus with the threats too. Okay. And then we've got something on Marley. Let's have a quick look. Seeing Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit. I can't understand why. I knew it's not going to be a routine case, but I didn't want to drag this feather duster into anything like this. Okay. And then we've got something on Fimler. I don't know his name. Gonna get. Wait, that RKO is just the diamond cutter. Have you just worked that out? Well, technically, a cutter, because it's a stunner and a cutter. And Randy Orton's gimmick is basically taking wholesale from DDP. Because DDP's thing was that he could hit the cutter from anywhere, from any direction, any position. He could hit you with a cutter, rather than the stunner that was always set up with the, well, wasn't always, but it eventually was set up with the boot to the midsection. So yeah, I'm kind of slow-skinned. You know this. Yeah, but that was in the 90s, dude. You've had like nearly 30 years to pick this up. And Randy Orton ain't no spring chicken. Oh, but I'm happy you found out. I'm happy I was here to join you with that epiphany, should we say. The epiphany of realizing this. Remember when Randy kicked the RKO on Evan Bourne mid 540? Yes. I remember quite a few of those. But to me, it was never as impressive as when Shawn Michaels hit Shelton Benjamin off of the springboard and then hit the super kick. But my favourite one of the Randy Orton's ones was when someone, I think it was Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins was going to do the curb stomp, and instead of going down, he lifted up, elevated him into the air, and then hit him with the RKO on the way down. That was probably my favourite, in my humble opinion. Right, so doesn't look like it's blood. Oh, Deborah. Sweet, sweet Deborah. But I love how there's no extra... Oh, there's a purse.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Do you want to tell us? Okay, we got a new item. There's nothing else. It's got lovely legs. Lovely legs. But you might need a microwave.
The message. Here, too.
Yes.
Indeed.
But this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
So she thinks she was just innocent bystander. She was a bystander, and then, yeah, it was not good.
It was meant for Natasha.
No shit, Marty. No shit at all.
Obviously.
Love you, Sonny. Never change.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Run, motherfuckers, run! I'm gonna have to do it now, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do it. Is it the movies one? No, it's the memes one. Oh, yep.
Run, bitch! Run!
Well, she's not running anymore. Right, so what was the thing we got from the purse? Oh, whatever that is.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club.
Could be anything.
Many possibilities, but we must find out where it's from.
SN. I don't think we know anyone called SN so far. Empty fireplace. Is it empty, though? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Right, so we've got no books, no wood. We've got pokers. Okay, so there's literally... Hang on.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
Yeah, that was at Mania a few years ago. Yeah, no, it was a good one. It was a good one.
It looks like it's never been used.
Never.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Which means it is just for prettiness, or it's actually a facade.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
I think it's a facade. Is it an entrance to a secret room, maybe? Because it is interesting that the grates, there's a join down there. So it must be something. Right, pick up. Can I move anything? Is there anything in here? I'm wiggling around. Wiggling around the entire space. And there is nothing here. I'm going
Does this
to pop it
fire
again.
And the place has radiators.
Then why the fire?
Okay, so you just give me the same shit all over again. Okay, so... Strange sculpture. That looks like a movie award. It is a movie award.
Damn. Just like in the adventure books.
Hey, it moved.
Rich animals are all insane.
Right, I introduced the lady to Solly on Saturday. So cool to have clicked so fast. Who? Solly? Who's Solly? Do I know Solly? Is Solly a person that I know? I have a fireplace and central heating. What's suspicious about that? Yeah, because we know you hide the bodies underneath the fireplace. We know this.
You have a point.
Right, I want to move it back because I hadn't read it. Like literally, there was a description on the statue, and I wanted to read it.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
Totally.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Did we miss something? What's the riddle?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
No, I have an attic for that. Well, don't hide the bodies in the attic, because they get... If you put the bodies in the attic, during summer, it warms up. It warms up, and then, you know, the smell comes through. But if you put them in the basement, then you get, like, a nice little refrigeration underground. You know, surely you should know this. Like, you know, are you, like an amateur when it comes to hiding bodies?
Think, Marty. Where did we
It's
see
all right.
4
I can
animals
teach you.
holding
I'll happily
something in
teach
their
you.
hands?
Ah, is the girl that had one too many drinks? Is that her name? Sully. Sully, isn't that? Oh, there's like being several characters named Sully, but she was really nice actually. She was an absolute sweetheart, even though she was pissed out of her brain. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a good night. Very drunk and kept calling you Elliot. Then sorry, Skins. Yeah, I'm used to Elliot. Sorry, Skins. It's become a habit. But yeah, no, she's actually a lot of fun. Is she on Twitch as well? Is she a streamer? If she is, give her a shout out so that way I can follow her and follow her down like a creepy little guy in the depths of Twitch hell, possibly. Think, Marty, where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands? The police station. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, tiger, sheep, and then I think it... Oh... I think it was a sheep and a crane on the top, and then... I can't remember what the other 2 were. I think it was a lion and something else. And I think it was a lion and a tiger. Is it a fox? There we go! Oh my god, I remembered that. How on earth did I remember that?
Hello there. What could this be?
I'm
Maybe
impressed.
a piece of a painting.
She is very nice. I like her. The fireplace is purely for fires because it is cheaper than central heating. Fucking these days. Oh, did you hear that they were going to do a ban on certain types of wood? So you had to buy a specialized, dried out type of wood. Otherwise you couldn't do fires. I wish I had a fireplace. I've always wanted to have a hearth in my house. Like, still to this day, like, I live in a studio flat and there's no place to go. There's no chimney. But I would totally have one if I could get away with it. I don't like hiding body skins. You know, I do a Miss Love It and cut them up and put them in pies. Well, I guess it's better than feeding them to the pigs. You know, we can say that much, right? I know, but I'm willing to bet you could probably make a really nice stew. Like, you know, like what would you garnish human beings with? Out of curiosity, like some kind of, I don't know, basil? Do you think basil would be good? Or would you go something a bit more spicy, like some chili flakes? You know, some sriracha sauce or something. Oh, a nice little soy sauce and sriracha with some, sesame seeds sauce. And then you could, you could definitely spit roast it, like a nice roast. Like roasted human. This could be good. This could be good. But, you know, if you think in a pastry would be better. Like, I think it would hide the crunch. Hello there. Well, this could be maybe a piece of
And there's
painting.
some kind of squiggle on it.
Squiggle.
The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Okay, so is that in our possessions now as well? Yes, it is.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Okay, so that's the smoking gun. Let's find out. Red wine, just with time. Ooh, okay, nice. Oh, someone tweeted the other day. They just had a picture of a Tyne bottle, and you know, obviously the herb in it, and then a hammer was next to it, and it made me giggle because I'm juvenile.
So a piece of a painting? That's it?
Yep,
And what's that smear on it?
bean juice. Yeah, human bean juice.
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, it's going to match up to something else. So it's going to be a puzzle piece, which we're probably not going to find until right at the end.
Well, maybe
Knowing the
Natasha can
cliches.
help us. After all, this is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Why was the safe combination the crest to the Clawtown PD, like their crest? That doesn't make any sense. It's her gaff. Was it bought by her mobster husband? I don't know.
Well, that's if
Let's
we
find out.
find her. She should be here by now.
True.
She should be.
Well, then what's next?
Let's bring it on.
How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Yeah,
Right answer.
sounds good. I could do with a bourbon, but we haven't finished looking at this gaff yet, right? So let's go look at the phone.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember.
555-111. Like all the good movies.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
I do love their banter. It's quite cute. But I'm actually curious to see if one of the numbers on here is a telephone number. Oh, I've got to zoom in. Right, so then none of them start with 555 though. Let me come off it. So we got 412219 and then a 3. So I don't think they are, because I think this is going to follow the traditional movie trope of all the numbers being 555. That's my guess. That is my guess. So, yeah, let's keep looking. Weird painting.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
Craziness.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion.
Touche. Right, oh, we've got some photos down there. So it's obviously of the family from back in wherever it was that she was from. I can't remember. Okay, so there's not much there. Anything else? I do love the rainfall. It's got to be raining. It's got to be nighttime and it's got to be raining. That's how these things work, right? Alright, so let's pick up, and we got 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1. Ring already, ring! Ring, damn you!
Bravo PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Hey, look at that. That could be like an actor or something.
Like I've done it before.
Yep, never called in a dead body before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Okay, maybe we did do it before.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
It's been a while, I must admit. It has been a
I have
while.
the memory of a chicken, you know?
For sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, so back out of there. Go to the exit. And do we try to pick up the shoe again?
Stop.
Okay.
Hurry, hell, Mart.
Okay. Done. Right, that is our car, but we can't do it for some reason. Right, so we're gonna go back to his office. So, where was his office again? Was it the office at the police station or the office at the hotel? Let's go to the hotel, just make sure, yeah? Just make sure. Make sure we cover our bum hinds.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home.
Sounds about right.
The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean?
Also, what was on the other
And
side?
why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly,
Green eyes.
what did all this have to do with Deborah's death?
I would find
The
it
trail
weird
started
if
to
someone
get
called the police
cold,
and referred to
and
it
so did
as
the air outside.
finding a
There was
corpse.
something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars.
What would you
I
describe it as?
prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall.
Cadaver?
The night was already painful enough.
Ooh. What'd you say? I found a cadaver?
So, what are we doing
What's it going to
here?
be? What are we doing here? We're supposed to be having a glass of bourbon and talking this all out.
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
Yeah,
And
well.
we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Alcohol. Alcohol is
Let's
next.
take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
I've got to investigate myself? Is that where we're going with this? I'd probably be panicking and just say there is a dead person. But that's just another name for a corpse. Right, so what have we got? Possible suspects. Lewis? Yeah, totally, it's Lewis. It's gotta be Lewis, right? Right, so let's start with Natasha. Strange list. Nope. Card. Clues. Gangster lover. Strange threats. Deborah is dead. Natasha is afraid. Natasha and Molly. Okay, let's bring that up. I'm not sure. Right, so he's married. She's married to Ibn. Can I get rid of this? What is going on? I feel like I've done this wrong. I can't move this, so I've got Natasha. Nope. Right, the gangster's lover. Could be important, but how? Right, so I can click this to certain things. What am I supposed to do here? I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, so we can get the clues over to there. So, strange threats. That's it. What the smeg is this supposed to be? I'm guessing we stretch these to link people together. Ah, okay, that's how it works. Corpse just seems cynical. I don't know. Well, I guess the best way to be when you're around dead people is being a bit more cynical, because, you know, if you think about it too much, it will be...
Emotional damage!
So you want to avoid that. Right, so, Natasha and the threats. But what is the connection? They make her suspicious. They were clearly addressed to her.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Okay. Right, Deborah is dead. Okay, well, I've got to take these. Right, so we've got... Put that one on there. No, okay, let's put that one back. Magnum, is that my gun? I'm pretty sure that's my gun. Right, so let's put that there, and then just join that to there.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She kept it a secret. She showed it to us. She lied about it. She forgot to mention it.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Okay. Right, so... Deborah, and then Natasha to Deborah. It's just not right then. Okay, so maybe it's not Deborah. Maybe it's Ibn. Let's put Ibn on there. Can we link? Oh yeah, we can. So the list to there, that didn't work. Strange threats, that didn't work. Okay, so it's not Ibn. Okay, what about Oliver? Olivia, should we say? No, no connection there. No connection there. And no connection there. Okay, so who are we left with? Lewis?
But what could we do with this list?
He has something to do with it. It makes him suspicious. He knows something about it. He used it as a diversion.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis.
Well, we best ask Lewis, see what's going on with it.
If we want to get out of this dead end.
What's it going to be? Case closed. This is a weird game. I give it that. It is a bit of a weird one.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And
I don't know what's
know
going
one
on.
person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
We give him a call.
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
Did we just screw that up? I don't know.
You know his number?
Yeah, it's on PlayStation Extra. So it's in on these guys. So yeah, it was a freebie. It was a freebie, and I just liked the look of it, and it seemed like an interesting, fun game. So I thought I'd check it out. Wait for the bloody thing to load up. So we did Stray. Go on. We did Stray last week, and then now we're doing this. Yesterday I was playing this, and then Yakuza is on the list as well. So yeah, that will be on there. But yeah, if you've got PlayStation Plus Extra or PlayStation Plus, whatever the other one is called, it is in here. Because these are all the free games I can play now, which is nice. Because I bought Stray for, it would have been 25 quid, but I took your guys' advice and got put the extra $5 to it and got the full year. So it was in here somewhere. Where was it? Hollow Knight. Oh, see, look, that was the first game I ever played on stream. The Fractured Butthole. I do wish that they had the second Doom, because I really want to play that, but I've got this one. I've got it on physical media. But yeah, it was in here somewhere. I don't know where. Kingdom Come, Last of the Guardians, which I need to play as well at some point. Quite a few Final Fantasies, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so it was in here, but I just can't see it right now. Where is it? Shenmue 3 for the people that want to play the best of the Shenmues. Oh, come on. Well, but you know where it is now. You know where it is. You don't need me to tell you where everything is. You got extra then? Yes, I did, and yeah, it's been pretty good to actually have that, because there's a bunch of games in there that I actually would be interested in playing. And as I said, like, Stray would have cost me 25 quid, and to get the top up for the year, it was £30. So basically, I got the game I wanted, and all the rest of these games for basically, you know, an extra £5. So I can't complain.
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
932.
Oh, you are
932. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So we got 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2. Let's give Lewis a quick call and see what's going on. Let's see if it's any good.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
It is about the case.
A real case? With the chicken police?
Yep.
Of course, Sonny.
Damn it. Okay, my batteries aren't here. So give me 2 secs and I'll be back with my vape stuff. See you in a sec. Told you to be a second. You didn't have to go anywhere. Promise I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Plugged in. Get me vape stuff out. No, wrong pocket. Get in the right pocket. There we go. Da, 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 da. Right, get these guys out. And yeah, wait for him to show up.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
Yeah, you do.
One? Just a second.
Just a second. Okay. Get your ass down here, Lewis. We want to see you. See that? Literally, he just appeared. Just appeared like he was there all along. But I'm also curious to see. Also, what's in my drawer? Nothing. I empty my drawer.
You know, this city's...
Why did I look out the window? That's the S-Man. Yo! How's it going, Lightwing? You doing good, my friend?
Why do you say that?
What are you up to? Enjoying this beautiful weather we are having?
Don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Cordite? What's cordite when it's at home? I'm good, man. And you? Yeah, I'm doing great. I am very warm. It is very warm in the apartment right now. I'm actually going to turn my fan up. And add some oscillation because I can. There we go. That makes... Whew. It's definitely warm in here, that's for sure. Need more rain. We need more rain, guys.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us.
Just play Mario Kart.
Clawville's
Yay!
Clawville. We're just
How are the new
getting
tracks?
older.
Are the new tracks good? I still haven't played one of them yet. I've got them, but I haven't played them yet.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
Yep, something's bad is definitely on its way.
Ruined my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
You gonna do that Skins rain dance sometime soon then? Yeah, no, I did the sun dance when I was in Sweden, so now I've got to do the rain dance now. I'm back in the big smoke.
No shit.
No shit indeed. Right, let's talk to Lewis. Let's see what he knows. See if he knows anything.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him. Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Is he a suspect?
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Rain, rain. We want rain. Sideways rain. Downwards rain. Upwards rain. Sideways rain. Bring the rain, bring the rain, bring the rain. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I need relatively nice weather to get in and out of the venues. But then when I'm done with the venues, then I don't mind. then I can go out and have some fun, which is what I want to do. Don't mention... Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with the serious
Well,
case.
let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
We'll find out.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Ooh, Royal Guard, you say?
I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Is he hiding something? Oh, we got the ask function. So let's ask him. Deborah Eisenberg.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
She did.
Yes. She's a very lovely young lady.
Not anymore.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to. To Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yep.
Yes, exactly. Why?
Because that's where where's her bed is. Where her bed is?
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Well, that counts as something. Okay, right, so she's dead. What about the strange card? Is he... Maybe Lewis does know who the strange card is about.
This?
This?
This.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see what it is.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
Bingo!
I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How
Okay.
exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where did we get the card from again? We got the list of names from the copper that was in the club. But I can't remember where we got the card from. It wasn't in the safe. No, because in the safe was the little bit of the picture, right? I have no idea where we got the card from.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
I was in her purse. It was in her purse. That's where it was.
Sweltering Nile.
But
Ooh.
that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm
Sure it
down,
is.
Lewis.
Sure it is.
We're not going to tell anybody.
Lewis has been going to pick up some booty for
So much.
fundage.
It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
With the card?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
Duh.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Ooh,
Correct,
yeah.
Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one.
We're going to a brothel,
For the
guys.
third time today, I think.
Okay, what about Natasha? Oh, let's ask about the sweltering Nile to see what that's all about.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
Indeed.
Oh, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody
exclusive.
visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
Aww.
I see.
Animals need a hug
I
too,
guess
guys.
It's mostly visited by the upper class.
Everyone needs a cuddle at some
Yes,
point.
the wealthy who have a taste.
Yeah.
I don't trust Lewis.
Of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
So what is it? Is it because he's a rabbit or because he stutters? Like, or is he just giving you bad vibes? Just he knows too much.
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place
what's
must
stronghold?
be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Okay, separatists.
Well,
This
we'll
is new
see
information.
What they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Phrasing. You don't want to take your old cocks there, right? But we are two old cocks, so what can we say?
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately Van disappeared.
Van disappeared. Is that a new kind? Like a van turns up and then you just can't find him again?
Really? That's suspicious.
Just a little.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Except us. We're going to hell. Right, and lastly, but not leastly? Last but not least. There we go. Natasha Katzenko.
I didn't see.
Let's see
I
this
didn't
goes.
see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
So you just think, because he knows so much. He like, the fact is, he is our tenant. He owns the hotel that our office is in. And he's a big fan of the Chicken Police, like back when it was like the Popey stuff. So he does have a reason, but then at the same point, yeah, I don't know. It could be sort of the Deus Ex Machina.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows, she was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
Okay, so she's gone up the ranks. I think he tells what he wants and hides other things. Yeah, he could be covering his own ass. Like, he definitely could be covering his own ass. He did let us know that he goes to a brothel, though.
We found out as much
frequents
already.
it anyways.
Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy?
Possibly.
You mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
Yeah, well, possibly.
So it's
He talks like a
possible that
politician,
she
that's for
is
sure.
a part of the royal family.
He says a lot, but doesn't actually say much.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
Definitely.
You're probably right.
I'm not sure if I trust the stuttering, because the people that don't stutter, like my uncle has a really bad stutter, and he can't switch out words like that. You know, his brain gets locked into it. Instead of my brain gets stuck. You know, that seems a bit odd. It could be a fake stutter. It could be. I think you're making me feel very what do you call it? Very suspicious of him. Okay, so we've asked him everything. We can't question him.
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis.
It is.
But nothing good. I can tell you that much.
I'm yawning already.
Is there
What's going on?
anything else that I can help you with?
Not right now.
Maybe there's something.
Okay, maybe there is something. Okay, we'll talk to him again.
Maybe I should ask something specific from him.
We've asked him everything. Okay, well that does that. Let's go back to Marty and see what Marty's saying.
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty.
Maybe it can help.
Don't be. I would have been bored to death, still be on that shooting range.
Using up all the ammo.
What about her?
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special one.
Don't say it.
Yeah, they had
New Year's.
a thing called the Bloody New
Yeah.
Year's. We don't know much
So
about it.
Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring
definitely hotter
into
today.
a candle and killing a bottle of wine. Or two.
You can get out of this any time. You know that, don't you?
If you start something,
Let me know if that fan's
finish
coming
it,
up in
right?
the audio, by the way, guys.
Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or
Yes.
Laura will bite off my head. Literally.
I'm on it, partner.
Right, so what do we do now?
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure.
Nope.
You could live in Cockroach
Thank
Town.
you so
That's
much.
an honest place, too.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Move to Cockroach Town. That sounds tasty.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, right, so what did we find out there? Are we just going to the club? Is that the plan? We're just going to go to the club. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's go check out the brothel. You guys want to come to me with a brothel? Come with me to a brothel.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville.
Yeah.
The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species.
Okay, that's what the
So
separatists
the
are
place wasn't
separated
just a
about.
brothel. It was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Boom. Well, the red lights are on and we're going in. Let's see what happens.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes.
Whoop, whoop.
We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Hey, we got an achievement. Achievement called Detour. Oh, hello, Foxy Lady. Foxy Lady, Llama Lady, Bird Fella, and the receptionist. I'm guessing we should sort of go to the receptionist first. Or we can look at the pretty pictures. Wow, hello. Very elegant, shall we say?
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Probably not.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in
Clawville?
Clawville?
Okay.
Vice and virtue, guys, vice and virtue.
But still, it's a little hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
Oh,
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
oh.
That's...
Yeah. Okay, what about this one?
Laura,
Oh, dear.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
What about the poodle? Look at the poodle! Ironically, these are actually quite nice images. As a photographer, like this project, in my opinion, this is the weakest one. Chicken nuggets, indeed. Yeah, to me, this is the weakest one. This one is good. This one is probably my favorite, though I do really like this one as well. And I'm getting ideas for photo shoots now. Who wants to come pose for me? Nick, you want to come pose for me? I'm sure we can find a place to put the tail.
Laura.
That's it,
Oh, NPCing me. Right, receptionist. Let's go speak to the
I
receptionist.
think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I
Be Mr.
seriously
Obvious.
can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Little column A, little column B.
That's a good question.
Very good.
That's
question.
exactly what I mean.
Right, so let's actually go talk to her now.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Day night.
Welcome to the sweltering Nile.
Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime? Paint me like one of your French girls. Like day night. Day night diamond.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Is he on the pull again?
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often.
As you
me
do.
neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
We got to see some capitulation.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name
Capitulation?
right now.
Is that the word?
but
Between
if you
animal
want,
species?
Any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Ooh.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to
Well, you drop a
explain.
girl's name.
Please.
And then you get
I'm
confused.
At your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Any questions? Any requests? It should be interesting. But yes. So we've got a new function. We can ask her stuff. So, police badge, C.S. Lewis. Strange list name, The Sweltering Nile.
Have you been working here
Let's see
long,
what she
miss?
says.
Almost 5 years, sir.
5 years
And
of
do you
receptionist
like your
in a
job?
brothel.
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
Good
Hear that,
advice.
Sonny?
Good advice.
You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage.
Indeed. Indeed. Right, let's go. Let's drop Lewis in it because he's the one that gave us access.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular
Louis
guest
C.
at our
Hayworth.
establishment.
Is that a rabbit name from
How
something?
regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
Good
we
policy.
have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Oh, she knows her rights.
Touché.
She does know her rights. Okay, so we've given it away now, so let's show the police
I
badge.
wouldn't want to offend you. Far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Yep.
Is it that obvious?
Yes.
No, it isn't. But, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I
Indeed.
understand, ma'am.
Okay, and let's go for the
Does
strange
this
list of
list
names.
mean
She's not going to tell us
anything to
anything,
you?
I know she ain't.
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some
Don't feel
familiar
out.
names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of
They
them.
are that famous,
I
clearly.
see.
They are
Oh,
that
thank
famous,
you.
guys.
Have you been working here long?
Almost.
And do you?
Oh.
Have you been working here long?
Skip dialogue, there we go. And then got strange card.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
It's a membership
Of
card.
course. It's a membership
We know
card.
this already.
Was this person a
Come on, guys.
regular
Come on,
here?
guys. Work it
If
out.
this
Work it out.
belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait.
Ooh-hoo.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
As long as it's
Much
consensual.
obliged.
So let's start with the foxy lady.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Oh, she's got like a southern
With
drawl.
pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly
Zip it back up.
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's
Can I do
sake.
it? Can I do it?
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Plucking Lord.
Okay, I've got grab and hold. It's going up, it's going up. I did it!
Oh, thank
I did up the
you,
zip.
honey.
Marty.
You proud of me, guys? You proud of
Marty
me?
McChicken.
I zipped
Thank
up the zip.
you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Her southern drawl, her southern drawl. What song's that from again? Oh, something about southern drawl, but I can't remember what song it was. I think it was a song. Okay, what about the llama girl? What are we going to do for her? We're going to remove a tampon?
She's what
Guess we'll
I
find out in a
call
bit.
an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Well, she's
Hey,
from...
every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah.
Where are llamas from again? Is it from,
I don't know.
oh,
you,
Madagascar?
I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Oh,
Can't
keep
I
your gloves
even
on,
talk
right?
to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
How are your lower back?
Yeah, old
How
fart.
is... No one asks you how your lower back is doing these days. It's quite sad.
Beauty is relative.
Oh, he's not a fan. Okay, what about bird fella?
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
Why?
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
Weird
What
birds.
did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Weird birds. What's going on? I'm confused. I am very confused. Right, so there's the door. Oh, hang on. We got a dame. We got a dog dame.
These brides are elegant. Just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be
He
the
cannot
over
remember
of its
Lewis's
type?
name.
Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue.
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
Just
Okay, this is
think
getting
about
dark.
it.
Please, shut
Aw, thank
up,
you for asking. I
Marty.
appreciate that. I do appreciate that. My lower back is curved right now because I'm relaxing. I've got my feet up on the desk. Nobody can see it, but I'm wearing red socks. But yeah, no, my lower back is doing okay right now. Probably won't do in about an hour or two. Wow! Hello, nurse. That is actually a really lovely image. Like, obviously, you know, the tiger head is a little distracting. But that is a really nice image, actually. And beautiful chaise lounge. I love this style of sofa. One day I will own this style of sofa. It's proper, just, to me, it's full-blown classic, and I love that style. I'm going to do a screenshot. Where are we going to go? Dush. And I'm going to use this guy for the first time. There we go. Look, it popped up and everything. Screenshot. I actually wanted to take an image like this. That's why I'm sending it. I'm sending it to Twitter because I actually do want to take an image like this.
With 900 years old you reach, look as good you are not.
Thank you very much. Make an image like this. And then, where we go? That and 5. There we go. No, that's a pound symbol. I want a pound symbol. No, not a pound symbol. Why are you doing a pound symbol all of a sudden? You did this earlier on, you were fine. Oh, schmeg on a basket. Right, where's the pound symbol on this thing? Right, there's the dollars. It's got an American keyboard, damn it. Okay, no, that actually did do $1. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the @ symbol gone? Oh, sod it. I'm gonna steal the PS4 share. I don't know why. It really bugs me that it doesn't actually do the game you're playing. CHICKENP. No, that's a POLICCE. There we go. Chicken, please. And done. No. Shit, what am I doing? Oh, that one. And then that one. There we go. Let's do that. And I'll do a stretch. Because I've got to do a stretch. Because I've been ordered to do a stretch. You guys going to join me? Hands together. Up to the sky. Out to the sides. And then behind the back of the neck. Or behind the back of the head. Behind the head. Neck. Back. Back. Behind the back of the back. Up again. Out to the sides. Bend the knee. Oh, bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Bring it down. Get a nice click. Stretch to the sky and touch your ankles, and then up again and do it the other way around. There we go, that's helped my back. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did drop the price on most of my things actually. So I wanted more interaction, so I actually dropped the price on quite a few items. So, while I'm doing this, I might as well have a quick hydration break. It's always good. Cheers. Well, it's definitely quite a slow game, this one. It is definitely a slow one, and I do appreciate a slow one. But I wouldn't mind a bit more action. Because obviously, with a lot of action with God of War, then we didn't do as much action in Stray, and now we're doing like very little in the way of action with this game. Timing is impeccable there, Nick. Appreciation that. I kind of missed my mouth a bit there. I use screenshots so much in Horizon Forbidden West. Took so many pictures in that game because it was so pretty. Yeah, no, there are some really, really, really pretty games out there actually. You know, I could totally just leave that up there as a work of art in the background. You see, that is quite gorgeous. But yeah, no, I noticed when I downloaded Dead by Daylight, it was like, yeah, you need 8.99 gig of free space. And I looked, and I had like 40 gig of free space. I was like, what the hell's going on? So anyways, I downloaded it, and before I could start the game when we were playing last night, it said I needed another 240 megabytes. So I found out, and I went into my storage, that all of the screenshots and the videos that I've been making, especially the ones in Sniper Elite, had taken up quite a bit of space. So I just had to delete them all. But yeah, no, the only thing that really pisses me off about the PlayStation is if you don't share it straight away, then you can't go back to it later and then share it. You've got to put in like a USB stick, copy it to the USB stick, take that to the computer, and then send it out. And that really bugs me, like, especially after being, because I didn't really do screenshots that much. One of the main reasons I got the little keyboard was so I could do what I just did, and I wouldn't need the key, because I use the keyboard over there. When if I'm streaming, this keyboard works by far better. Might as well turn it off now, I'm not using it. And yeah, so it worked really, really well. But then on the Switch, is really, well, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, because you go to it and then you can either send it straight to a device, sorry, straight to like Twitter or whatever, or you can give it a QR code and then you put your phone onto it, link up to its Wi-Fi, and then send it that way, which actually works all right. But the fact you can do it whenever the hell you want, I liked that. But on the PlayStation 4, you can't do it. I don't know about the PS5. You guys with the PS5, can you share once you've taken it and left? Out of curiosity, just I'm asking for a friend. I only know 2 of you that have a PS5, and that's Dochi and Warm Blooded. You can go to Media Library and then share old screenshots. Not on the PlayStation. Or not on the PlayStation 4. Because, alright. I'm not even sure where the Media Library is. Because I looked it up, thinking there'd be a simple way of doing it, and there wasn't. There wasn't an option. Actually, the guy on the internet that I was watching a YouTube video of, capture gallery, there we go. So go there, Chicken Police, go there, and then information, share, upload screenshot. Oh, don't tell me you can. Oh my god, you can. Really? So you can do it afterwards. That person, that YouTube video lied to me. They lied to me, man. What's up with that? What's up with that? Which is annoying. Oh, look, there's one from before. Why did I get... Oh, is it because oh, yeah, I got it in an achievement. So I got a picture of when I unlocked the achievement. YouTube, man. Seriously. What's up with that? What is up with that? Hey, every day's a school day, guys. Even for me. Even for Skinny, who seems to know so much. Still got a lot to learn.
That woman. She's familiar.
You think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud?
Yeah.
It gives me goosebumps.
Well, what was you going to say? The day that cannot be named.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but... yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Why? She's hot. You should ask me instead of Google. I would, but it's a technical question, and you don't do tech very well, Nick. Like, very well at all. Now, don't tell me. I'm tempted to get you to bring your Stream Deck down, just so we can plug it into my setup, and I can teach you how to... I don't even know how to use a Stream Deck. I've never used an Elgato product. I want to. I thought about getting a Stream Deck, but I honestly, as much as nice as it is, I actually want to stick with my Touch Portal, because, I don't know, I just... Like, to get the Stream Deck I want, I'd want to get the large, and it's stupidly expensive. But the lights I definitely want to get. And the capture card I do want to get. Though this capture card has not failed me in a while, actually. Like, I haven't had to reboot my capture card in quite some time, but I just know that if I ever upgrade anything after this generation, I'm going to need a new one. I know all the tech. Alright then, I won't ask then. Or I will ask. I'll ask you for technical advice next time.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh?
Yep.
And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
Yes,
this is what
I do.
Real art is about, Sonny.
It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, falling out of your legs.
Picture. Talk to me.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
I do like this game.
You're not getting off that easily.
I do like it. The writing's the thing.
My friend, you have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty.
I really like the writing. The gameplay, not so much. It's a bit slow and a bit dry, but I do really, really enjoy the writing in this game. Right, anyways, back to the game. Sorry, guys. For all you mods out there, if you ever see me in the wrong screen, you can hear a command. So if you do exclamation 1, it'll be this screen. Exclamation 2 would be this screen. But this is actually my PC screen. So if I'm playing a PC game, this is where it would be. Or exclamation mark 3 and that will take us to the console games. You can also do !BRB, and that will take you to the BR back screen. So all of the mods, so the guys in chat, that's Nick and Han. I don't know if Han's still in the chat, but if you see me on the wrong thing and you want to cover my ass, you're more than welcome. Right, so we've done the Foxy Lady. We've got another picture. That is quite nice. The fur is a little bit much because this looks a bit like my chest when I'm part of the way shaving it. But it's also quite an elegant picture. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna share it. I'm just gonna keep it. My plan is to come back and shoot stuff like this. I would prefer you to cover my ass. Right, so I've got that one and I've got that one. Let's get this one. And it's just so I can use them for reference later. I'm not being a dirty bastard, honestly. Right, so the door? Is that the door? Is that the leaving door?
I apologize for the wait.
Ah, okay,
Please.
there we go.
Come with me, gentlemen.
Thank you, Day Knight.
We were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet
Zavas.
You mean that, Madame Zavas?
Oh, she's a crocodile.
you. As far as I know, there's only one
She's
of
a
her,
crocodile.
so- Yes,
Please, miss.
How do you want me to cover your ass, Nick?
with pleasure.
Are we talking a blanket or are we talking bukkake?
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville.
Let me know.
Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan.
Ooh.
To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother.
They do last for a while.
First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Oh, now I want to know about... do you know what? One good thing about writing is they don't box you in. Like, there's been so many little references to other things that we haven't heard anything about, and it builds that world. It makes you want to see more of the world that it's in, and I really like that with a good story. I generally do. But here's our girl. Right, so what have we got? We got. Let me do the cheating one. So we've got a dead clock, which is right twice a day. A picture of Zawaras. Is that her in her youth, or is that her now? Don't know. Every kind of book. Okay, right. First of all, let's keep the theme of pictures coming along. And once again, quite an elegant one. Is this? No, I was going to say this isn't in the. They didn't use a gobo. So we have this term in photography called a gobo, which stands for go-between. So if I do this, for example, you can see from my light, you see like the ripples on my face. So where the light comes through, my fingers block out some. So my hand right now would be considered a gobo. You can use those in photography, like you put a shape in front of, say, a flash or a light, like a set of blinds, for example, and you have that light coming in. That's because of a gobo. So I was sitting there thinking, have they used a gobo in this shot? But then I realized, look, the light continues down to the frame there. So because of that, and it lines up really well with that, so I'm guessing that isn't a gobo. That is just the light coming in onto the picture. But this must have been her when she was a young croc. That's very similar to one of the other ones. I do like nude photography, like artistic nudes. I'm not a big fan of like sort of the tattier kind of stuff. I like pardon me. I like implied nudes and, you know, being naked but not showing anything. Like, I like that kind because I strongly believe that titillation and eroticism should always leave something for the mind to make up. Like, you want to see more, but if you do see more, you've seen it. So it takes away the play of an image, and I like that play. And I don't know whether it's, you know, back when I was doing sort of, you know, my adult stuff, or just whatever it is, but just that kind of, you know, stuff. I really like it. I appreciate it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't like it when you see everything. It bores me.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old.
Wow.
You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that.
Hey, some of us would still hit it.
Ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies.
I wasn't lying.
Those days are long gone.
You could learn a lot from
Every
a
age
mature
has
woman.
Its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Right, so that's that picture done. We've got a nice level of smut on my hard drive now. I'll probably get told off if I ever take it into cache converters.
Interesting pieces.
Do
Giggity.
you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There
Alligators?
are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland.
I still can't tell the difference. Is that racist?
The art
in this
of
world,
the
anyways?
Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
How long do crocodiles last? They're like turtles. Can they live to like hundreds of years old? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Right, so we're checking out her entire room before we actually speak to her. That's quite rude. Right, so we have a dead clock.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration.
A memento.
A memento.
I knew she was going to say that.
Beautiful.
Indeed.
There is something about old school stuff that I really, really appreciate. Like if I ever like get lots of money and like win the lottery or whatever, I would buy a nice big house, and I would decorate it in a very classic 1920s to 1930s style. But I would have it super tech, but you wouldn't see any of the tech. You know, that's how I would do it. Like I would purposely go for like OLED screens with screensavers of beautiful works of art, all my own imagery. You know, and I'd have like screens hidden away and stuff like that. Because I love my tech, but I also love like James Bond films. Like, you look at old James Bond films where they've got like, they press like a button and the screens come out of the table and stuff. I always loved that kind of style, but unfortunately, can't afford it. And I don't have the space to do things. I would love to put fake walls in everywhere in this flat so I could have all my wires behind it, and then I could put whatever I wanted coming out, so there wouldn't be any wires, anything like that showing. You know, that's my dream. It will come one day. One day I will get that. Right, so they've got books of every kind. So we've got One Key to the Animal Mind, 40 Years of Reptiles, The Death of a Horse, 7 Species of Mind. There's a lot of books here. Slime and Punishment. The Red Pig. Right, so was it be Crime and Punishment?
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
Indeed.
There are books here.
Are you just going to give me the NPC? Don't give me the NPC.
Books.
You Mother Hubbard.
Books here.
What's the point? Why would you give me the NPC response? Jarring. Jarring, I say.
She is the legendary Madame Zavas.
Madame Zavas. Nice
Let
to meet
me
you.
introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are.
I am infamous.
I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an
Wonderful.
interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time.
Is it Deborah?
and the name.
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information.
So it's someone else's card. It may not be Deborah's.
Work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so?
Ooh.
I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Ooh, low blow.
Ma'am, we don't want to impose.
Low blow.
We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
Just a tad, guys.
Serious.
Just a tad.
That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to
Bubble
the best
Bubble
of
Mouse.
my knowledge. As long
Or was it
as
Hubble
you're
Bubble
not
Mouse?
wading through muddy waters.
It's gonna be... Nah, it's probably gonna be Shenmue. Is it Shenmue? Are you playing Shenmue? You best be playing Shenmue, otherwise I'll get sad. Because it's the only one I want you to do.
I see.
Because if it's not Shenmue, then yeah. What's the point in saying it? And yeah, then I wouldn't probably guess it. Could be Sonic Adventure. Tony Hawk's 2? Really? I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever played the Tony Hawk's on Dreamcast. I think I played it on PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly. Or did I have it? Did I have Tony Hawk's 3? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on the Dreamcast. I'm trying to remember now. It's a bit odd. A bit hard for me to remember, actually. Whoop. Ha.
Fortunately, I swim very well.
Great
for a
soundtrack, though.
chicken.
Great soundtrack. I think there's Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 on this extra thing. I think so. I could be wrong.
I swim well, too.
Okay, right, so we've got a new function. We can ask her shit. So, strange card. Let's start
As
with
I
it.
was saying,
Let's see where
it
this goes.
belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these.
How many Dreamcast
And
games
our
you got,
employees,
anyways?
Of course.
I've currently got none.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
Oh, yeah, you know you got your update. You got your modification on your Dreamcast. Did you get a HDMI port put in, out of curiosity?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
Because I love the lights. I do love the lights. Dreamcast is on my list, my long list of the consoles that I want to gain. But now I've got all of the PlayStations. I need one more of the Xboxes, and that's the original Xbox. And then I need all of the Nintendo, well, the SNES and the NES. Yeah, the SNES, the NES, and the Wii U I don't have. But I don't have any connection at all to the Wii U, so I could probably skip that. And then I need all of the Segas but the Master System 2. 51 Dreamcast games. Damn, that's a good collection, man. That is a good collection. And what's your favourite of the Dreamcast games, out of curiosity? Oh, I don't know if I told you, I did find out what happened to my Dreamcast. I did actually find out. I'm happy I found out, but sad that I'm probably never going to be able to get it back.
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele.
Yeah, I would. You have to tell me them.
You'd be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Can't say.
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
Oh, indeed. Well
That
said.
was beautiful, ma'am.
Well said on that one. Well, what about the list of names?
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
Still waiting now. What is your favorite Dreamcast game of all time? That's to everyone. Anyone in chat who has had a Dreamcast, I'm curious to see what is everyone's favorite Dreamcast game. I think, I know, like my most memories is me. I remember I got Code Veronica and Limp Biscuits, a hot dog, chocolate starfish and a hot dog flavored water. And I remember listening to the album on repeat while I was playing the game. And I'm really pissed that I never got to finish that game. Like, I'm really pissed that I only got halfway through that game. And yeah, I only found out I only got halfway through it, like years later.
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
It is indeed. Right, can we get some kind of break here?
Absolutely.
I don't want to question her, because I think she's going to be a really tough Dane to question. Let's find out.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Personally?
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
I love how she got fierce. It's like, yes. The lip syncing is a bit off, but, you know, then again, they can't really enunciate their words very well.
Thank you. Very useful.
Okay, we're not really finding out much of anything. Featherline and questioning. Oh no, we are. I think we are going to investigate her.
With the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Sanctuary, eh?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
1,000 years? This city's been going for 1,000 years, man.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, he will get his head bitten off at some point. Quite literally. Okay, looks like, yeah, we have questioning.
Deceit is everything to Zavos.
This is going to be fun.
She used to be a spy, so I'm going to take her every word with a grain of salt.
I wasn't looking forward to this. This is going to be a tricky one. I know it's going to be a tricky one. I have Tony Hawk's 2 on PS1, physical and digital, and 1 and 2 HD remake on PS4, but I bought the Dreamcast version on eBay for 11 quid. I don't know why. I just do these things. Well, it's good to have a hobby. Definitely good to have a hobby. And some of it could be an investment. Like an investment into the future, considering we are, you know, as the game's price is going up, you know, we could totally once we run out of money, just sell some of the more expensive varieties, if we so choose. Right, so, right, she used to be a spy. Right, so we're already in the negative. Why are we always in the negative?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Let's find out.
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
Aw, I like that. Self-confidence. Self-confidence is good.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
Nope, but I probably will be by the end of it.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
Indeed.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
She blinks a lot, I'll tell you that much. She definitely does blink a lot. For an alligator. Right, so, I used to be a spy, so I just take every word with a grain of salt. So she didn't tell us anything right. Tell me, were you really the king's spy? Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays? Yeah.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
Let's go for that one. Let's see how this goes.
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's true, but
indeed,
you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
Okay. What do you think it's going to be? Just the fact that she thinks it's a stronger bet to bet on the royalists rather than the separatists.
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
Adaptation is key.
You'd rather die then.
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm going to fluff this investigation.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Ooh, low blow.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you. But there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
What, even when they're double and triple agents, eh?
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Oh, bollocks. We lost 10 points there, guys. Right, was the swearing now? Is it really just a luxury brothel? Why does he have to open up the brothel? Okay, let's go for that one.
What is the Sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
Wow,
And
okay,
under the
expensive.
surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
It's possible.
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Shenmue is my obvious favourite, so I was disappointed in Shenmue 2 though. It only came out in Japan and Europe, and I didn't have English dubs. Yeah, no, that's the reason why I never finished it, because I couldn't read. I could not read enough to actually play the game. I love Shenmue, I absolutely adored Shenmue, and I own Shenmue 2, but couldn't finish it. I did hear though that the Xbox version did actually have English dubs. I did actually hear that, but I never played it at the time. So I didn't actually finish Shenmue 2 until I was doing it on stream, which is, you know, like useful for me both at the start of that one and the end, I believe.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Indeed they do.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
Well, that should work up to that.
Could, yes, but even the assumption is offensive.
Don't offend me. Don't offend me. Dude, I struggle with reading, but kind of learnt by playing JRPGs like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. And talking of which, I actually need to get around to playing 15. I've got it over there. You sent it to me, I do believe. But yes, I've got to play through that. But I am excited about the Yakuzas. Like, 3 of the Yakuzas are on this PlayStation Plus Extra. 0, I think it's Yakuza 0, and then there's like 2 other ones. So I need to speak to you about which one do you think I should play first? So actually, while I'm on with you now, let's have a quick look at quick looky Senator, because it came out this month actually. Yeah, because they added a bunch of games. So they've added Kiwami, and I think it's 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. Yeah, so there we go. 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. So, if I wanted to, because I've never played a Yakuza game, I have been told that it is the spiritual successor to Shenmue, like by far more than Shenmue 3 was. I think was there another Yakuza game in here? Right, so YAKUZA. So let's have a look. Did we do it? I can turn it on. Come on, give me a Y. No, not 2 Ys, just the 1 Y. YAK. Okay, so sweet. So they've got a 4th one as well. Yakuza Like a Dragon. But this one, I think that's a buy one. By these 2 or 3, should I say? It just says full game. 15. Meh. I would say meh. Like, because Nick sent me a couple of games like ages ago. That's where, like, he gave me Dark Souls, and that's where I actually started playing Dark Souls. But he did give me, where is it? Yes, so he did actually give me Final Fantasy 15, Day 1 edition, and I think it's got stuff. Oh yeah, it does. It has stuff. Become an exclusive Square Enix member by registering Blub. Hang on, is that a flyer? Yeah. Kingsglaive, Final Fantasy 15. Now on Blu-ray? That's a movie. Kingsglaive. Actually, I need to put it over there, don't I? You guys can't see it otherwise. That should be a thing. Yeah, I got it launch day. They have patched it, and Royal Edition. It's a bit better now. Well, I know Dochi is a massive Final Fantasy fan, and I'm still playing through Final Fantasy 7. Still, I know, on the Switch. Yeah, so I still haven't completed a Final Fantasy game. I got really close on Final Fantasy 4 on the DS. I've probably got nowhere near the end on 7, and yeah, I think I've got some that Alex gave me. Yeah, I've got X2. Okay, yeah, just X2 on the PlayStation 2. But I got really confused with the numbering system. So X2, is that like 12, or is that like Final Fantasy X Part 2? Like I don't know where to start on them. They made a CGI movie set just before the start of the games, kind of meh. Well, I saw Final Fantasy Advent Children, and I saw the Final Fantasy Spirits Within, which I actually really liked those. I really liked those two, actually. They were quite fun. I played it when it came out, just didn't like the vibe with it like others. 12, yeah. Oh, so X2 is Final Fantasy 12? Or is it Final Fantasy X Part 2? Like, I'm really curious. Because X and 2, that's not how you do 12. That is not how you do 12 in Roman numerals. So what we got? The story continues with the first... Yeah, it does say. The first sequel ever in the highly acclaimed Final Fantasy series. So that is... Wait, is it X... Yeah, X2. If it was 12, I would have said 12. But no, it's X2. And now it's coming out in black and white right now. It got 9 out of 10. But yeah, it was a sequel. First ever sequel in the Final Fantasy series. As the winds of change swept Spyria, new dangers await, and somehow, a friend may still be alive. Discover the truth behind Yuka's story. Well, checking out Yuka's behind, that's for sure. Okay, that was a terrible joke. Even for me, that was a terrible joke. But yeah, so at some stage, I will play both of these guys. I will play both of them at some stage. Just not yet. X2 is a sequel to 10, but with 3 girls in sexy dresses. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh no, that is sequel to 10. Not great, to be honest. So you're telling me that all of the Final Fantasies that I actually own, apart from 4, because I've got 4. Hang on, do I have the box for 4? Oh, just pulling out all my shit now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so there's 4. Once again, not that you can see. Hang on, let me put that on. Go to there. There we go. So Final Fantasy 4 on the DS, and then those guys. that other than 7, which is inside of my. Actually, I bought it on Steam as well. So I've got the Steam version and I've got the Switch version, but I don't actually have anything with a box. But sexy dresses! Oh my god, sexy dresses! To be frank, I've only played it for an hour. What, 12 or 15? And anyways, you still didn't answer my question. Yakuza games, out of 0, and then Kawawahi and Kawawari 2, or whatever that is. Like, which order should I be playing these in? I've got to know, man. I've got to know, so I know where to start. If I don't know where to start, then I don't know anything that's going on. Let me know. Well, you should really play 10 as well before 10-2. I really like 10. Okay, so is 10 the same as 10-2 except less pretty dresses? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this. But I guess we'll find out, right? Oh no, I've left my main light on. Yeah, we're being moody. We're being moody today with our dramatic lighting. We're not going for flat lighting today, we're going for dramatic. Which would be a lot more dramatic if I didn't have that on, right? Just a little bit of light over there, just to fill in the background. And that one could be a little bit less as well. There we go. Much more moody now, right? Much more moody. 10 is the beginning of the story. Yeah, no, I guess the fact it was called 10-2 that I would probably need to play 10 first. That was my guess. Holy shit, we're getting obliterated on here. Right. If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
Right, so 10 is a prequel, but it's the first game in this timeline. It's kind of long though. Maybe Kiwami 1, and it all in Japanese with subtitles though, Skinny. Well, the question being is is it like this game where you can pause in between each line, or is it like just continuous? Because what I might do then, I might not stream it. Like I might just play the game offline and then see what it's all about. Because I have a habit when I do it on stream, not that I don't get into the games, but I don't get very good at them. But then again, maybe streaming it would actually slow me down, you know, in that kind of things. Yes, you can pause most of the time, not cutscenes though. Okay. Oof. Okay, this is going to be fun then. It's going to be fun. What do you think? Do you think I should stream it, like play it first time, blind playthrough on the stream, or do you think keep it as a an offline enjoyment-y kind of vibe? I don't know. Like, you know, I know you play the games, and I know you know the games well. So, you know, I'll take your advice. I'll take your advice on it, because that'd be the fun ones, right? Stream it and play it offline. See, I really struggle. I really struggle with doing both. Like, because it's difficult to... Because if I stream it, I did it with, like, Dark Souls. I always feel like oh, damn it, I could have streamed that. Oh, that would have been really entertaining. And, yeah. So I tend to have my online games, my offline games. And when I say online, I just mean on stream or off stream. Like, you know, I'm really enjoying Sniper Elite. Like, really enjoying Sniper Elite. It's got all my favorite bits from Metal Gear without all the Kojima stuff. You know, I like the stealthy action. I like the taking the time, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I generally enjoy that. But also finding the time to do it all is always a fun one. Right, also, you know my opinion on what the Final Fantasy games you should play. You have told me in the past, but I think I may have forgotten. There's so many things that have happened, but I know, like, when it comes to it, I could just go, Dochi, what's next? What's the next game I have to play in the Final Fantasy collection? And you'd tell me. Not FF12. I hate that game. Oh, this could be fighting talk. What about Final Fantasy Online? What did you guys think of that one? Right, if I guess who the card belongs to, you tell me.
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then I will tell you you were right. Yes.
So she won't lie to me and then tell me I was right, which then could also be a lie. 6 through 10.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
She's going to lie to us, though. What was that? 6 through 10. Yep, I did 6 for the first time last year. Yes, I did suplex the train. You can suplex a train? Like, would you dress up as Brock Lesnar at the time? 12 has weird combat mechanics. Never really liked them. See, I struggle with turn-based combat. I generally do struggle a bit with it. Like, I'm a bit more of a live-action kind of guy. I like to think that people that can do turn-based combat tend to be a lot smarter than I am. Like, I just think my brain doesn't work in that way. So I take my hat literally off to people that can play that kind of stuff well. I just kind of get a bit like, oh, what am I doing? And I just spam the same attacks. Just spam it, and then I run out of magic. And I'm like, shit, I can't do that attack anymore, and then I get dead. That's basically how I play. I keep spamming the same shit. I'm terrible. Like, it's even with Pokemon. I'm terrible at Pokemon as well. Like, really, really bad. Me too. It was like half turn-based, half MMO. The bunny lady wouldn't heal me, and I saved myself into a corner and got stuck. Nice. You can do anything you imagine in Final Fantasy skins. Yeah, but I don't want it to be my Final Fantasy. I want it to be my current fantasy that I can then switch later. Yes, I did. I suplexed a ghost train. I did say Suplex City, bitch. Good. Good. Oh. I lost my hat. Where did my hat go? Come on, it's part of the outfit. I need to wear it. I need to wear the hat. Otherwise the outfit doesn't make sense, right?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
She lied to me.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I was. Suplex City, bitch! So, Dolce, how many times have you suplexed a ghost train? And it was basically me saying, how many times have you completed the game?
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Ooh, mysterious.
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace.
She also lived here.
She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
So she's not part of the royal family then? 2 times! But did Dolce say Suplex City, bitch? Twice. When it happened. I think my camera's having trouble focusing on me now. There we go. Got better light now.
Right. That puts everything in a different light.
Oh, I do have a light. Right. Look, literally right in my face. Right in my face. So much so that I'm getting less light on the background. There we go. That's working. That's working better, right?
Savas is a true survivor. Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Okay, so we're still doing pretty low. Like the bottom row and the detective meter. That the bit that's white, then the more filled up that is, the better we're doing. Right, so this isn't the game isn't helping us at all here. She's deceptive, a survivor, and dangerous. And we're still in the first chat. No, actually we're not. So, Azmari is a true survivor, always was, and she's proud of that to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her. So I need to ask her questions that placate her survival ability. Well, everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. Why is that? You tried to protect her from what? Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha, and you try to shape her in your image. I'm going to go for that one. That's placating to her ego.
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
Right. I read that as, yeah, 6 was great, a great story, but it just made you feel old. But then again, 6, like I've got 4 there, and 4's on the DS, and I know this was probably a re-release. So when did 4 come out? 1991. So we're guessing what, like 95-ish? Well, obviously 6 came out before 7, duh. So, and 7 was out on the PlayStation 1, so... And that was what, 96 the PlayStation 1 came out? So I'm guessing about 90, 93, 94? Something like that. My favourite is Final Fantasy 8. Please don't block me. Do you know, I've actually heard a few people like 8. Because a lot of people like know of 7, because 7's like the legendary one. And a lot of people I've seen like online have said, a lot of people have actually said that they really liked 8, and 8 was underappreciated. You know, a lot of people think 8 is actually better than 7. So, Hayes. Yeah, so don't you just back me up there? Don't understand it. I don't know why people hate anyways. Like, if it's a shit game, it's a shit game. But if it's a good game, why would you hate it? Like, generally, why? I don't know. People are weird. Like, if you want to see some weird ones, look at Wrestling Cringe. where you've got WWF guys having a go at WWE guys, and it's the same vice versa, you know. And it's just like, it's all wrestling. Enjoy it. Like, I just hate them on principle for some reason. We just became best friends. Whoop, whoop, whoop. GG, guys. Skinny as always, connecting people. I would give everyone a hug, but I don't know where I put my hugs command. I moved all my OBS stuff around. Is it in chat bot? Yeah, there it is. I found it in the first one. There we go. Hugs to everyone. Not that it actually, you know, came out or anything like that. Right, so wait, I was taking me to the, maybe you saw a bit of yourself in
there. She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Unusually cold, rainy night. It's a film noir. It's always raining.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes.
Yes.
Completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone.
Oh, no.
Barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Okay, so she did leg it out of thingy. It's broken. It's broken. I think it might be. I generally think it might be. I don't know why. People don't like the combat system in 8 requires thought and planning rather than just clicking attack. So what I do, basically, I do choose the attack I want. I don't just click like thingy. I remember on 4 there was an auto attack system, but most of the time I died. FF6 was called FF3 in the West because they didn't localize 3, 4, and 5. Typical. Just fucking typical.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
They used to do that with a lot of games. There was a lot of games that didn't come out in the West. There's actually an interesting fact on the Switch. If you make another account and then set that region to Japan, you can actually access the Japanese games. They're not translated, but yeah, you can still access the Japanese games. But it's nice that Nintendo, probably the only fucking company that do that. Only ones to do that. Right. And then only times when I send everyone a hug. So it's reminding people to send hugs, but it's not doing it. Hang on. You did do the @Dodgy Vita, yeah. Huh. I wonder why it's not working. I'm sure Dons actually feels the love. I hope she does.
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes,
and fixed the bleeding arm.
But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends. But I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
Ew, giggity. The rear entrance of the brothel. There's some meaning there, right? Try the nat and not at all. And no at. Yeah, I know. That's a bit odd. A bit odd that command isn't working. It annoys me that a bunch of Final Fantasies old games are on Switch apart from 6. Well, I got 7 on there, and I got that for sort of old time's sake. And I wanted a game to play like by myself, and that was my game I was going to play by myself. And I just keep getting distracted doing other games. And now, like, you know, now I've got this PlayStation Plus, I am playing a lot more PlayStation than I was playing before, even though I was getting the odd cheap game. I'm still waiting for the Nintendo games to come down, but they're never going to come down. They're never going to be cheap. I've not seen a single game worth playing below 20 quid. And I know that's around silly, but I tend to look at around the 10, like sub 10 I will pick up, but generally between sort of 10 and 20 quid is where I generally pick up my games for. And because I don't mind buying games when they're like several years later. Like occasionally I'll get a new game, but generally it's a couple of years later. Like Stray is probably the newest game that I've ever got because it was that close to release. The last game that I bought brand new when it first came out was Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, and I was really disappointed with it, and it put me off. It put me off buying games straight away. And yeah, obviously now they're like 70 quid now. Like I know Modern Warfare, they're charging 70 quid for the new Modern Warfare, or Modern Warfare 2, I think it is, on Steam. I'm like, no, I'm not paying 70 quid for a game. Like there are lines, there are limits. And then they're not even making great games like they used to justify that 70 quid, in my opinion. And I've been playing a lot more older games, so I've been enjoying that. Nintendo tax, man. Yeah, I know, I've heard the term. I did get Minecraft for like 20 quid. I think it was like 20 quid. I got it boxed. And I want to have physical media as well. But yeah, Nintendo tax sucks ass. Like, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna have to wait till the next console comes out, and then maybe I'll get the Switch games cheaper. That's generally when I get most games for a console I get is when the next generation comes out. Like my PlayStation 4 collection has been like about 15 games, maybe, and or maybe like 10, 8 or 10. And then, you know, since the PlayStation 5 came out, I started picking up more PS4 games for cheaper, and I think I'm now on about 15 or 20. So, I don't know. Kingdom Come Deliverance was the last one I got. New. I hope so. I want to play that game on the go so much. I'm not paying 70 quid for a new game. Pays more for a 20-year-old Dreamcast game, quite possibly. There are some good indies on Switch. It's basically my indie console mainly. Yeah, I need to get more into sort of the indie kind of games. Because like, I do see things like The Witcher, which I wouldn't mind getting The Witcher on Switch. And I did enjoy The Witcher 3 for the parts of it that I played, but because me and Ilva started it together, I feel bad about continuing the game without her. And she keeps doing it to me on these big games. Dragon Age, she did this to me on. Mass Effect, she did this to me on, though I did actually finish Mass Effect. But yeah, and she keeps doing it to me, so love you, Elves, but damn you when it comes to these big games. So, but then again, we play Overcooked. You know, so that's the last games we were playing together. Oh, talking of which, I've got the ability to play free player on my Switch. But when you come down, Nick, if we want to play a 4-player game, like if we want to get Elves and Glossy into it, someone has to drop. So just to bear in mind on that one. Oh, Mass Effect. I actually did get recently, within the last year, I did actually get Mass Effect 2 and 3 because my intention was to finish the trilogy. I only ever completed the first one. And then, yeah, because the third one got poo-pooed because of the ending. But everyone said it was a great game apart from the ending. So it's like, do I play 2 and 3 and get really invested, and then, yeah, then the poo-poo comes. So I don't know about that. I bring in my Switch. Yeah, sweet. Well, if you bring your Switch, that means we get another controller. Yeah, we just have to pair one of your nunchucks. Nunchucks? It's not nunchuck, that's the Wii. Joy-Cons. I have been thinking about getting another 8-bit Do controller, because the 8-bit Do's are really good. Like, really good. I really, really like them. But because it's mostly just me playing at home, and then when Elves joins, she's happy with the small, especially if we're playing something like Overcooked or whatever. She's generally happy with it. But oh, question: do you have Smash Bros? And if so, can you bring it? Because I've never actually played a Smash Bros game, and I really want to actually play it because that's on my list of potentially to go. You played 2. 2 is the best one. And where are we going? Oh, what? Yeah, Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2. I haven't played 2. I haven't played 2 or 3. I've got both. I got them on the 360, I believe. Hang on, I can't see because there's a bloody table in the way. Yeah, but I had the first one on the 360, so I think I probably got 2 and 3 on the 360 as well, so I could play both. And hopefully they fucking work. Because the last game I bought from CEX of the 360 game that I actually played was Gears of War 3, and the bloody game crashed and wouldn't start. It's really annoying. I do have Smash Bros. Sweet. Do you think you'll bring that? Because I would love to have a game. The nearest to it I've played is Brawlhalla, and I would like to play Smash Bros. And see if it's any good, if it's worth getting, basically. And yeah, because it comes very highly recommended.
You weren't bothered by all those
very
secrets?
highly recommended.
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No.
Skinny, I love you, but all those stickers on your Switch case make me very sad. Really? Really? It's not that bad. Like, come on. Like, really? Like, why would all of the stickers make you sad? I actually think it was alright. Personally. Hey, look at them. Look at all those pretty little stickers. And on the back, I've only got the 2. But it is just a Switch case. Look. There's the stuff inside. At the moment, the Switch is on charge. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not even remotely bad. What have you got against my Switch case, man? Hey? What did my Switch case ever do to you? It's perfectly fine, I tell you. Perfectly fine. I think it's fine anyways. Oh yeah, because Dochi, have you not seen it? Have you not seen my? Are you not on Twitter? Are you? But yeah, there. It's not too bad. I had that one and that one on for ages, and then I found another Among Us sticker which was flipped, so that way he could look in that way and he could look in that way, and then yeah, then I ended up with some extra stickers that I wanted. Basically, there were like lots of stickers that were like the last couple on a sheet, and it was bugging me because I wanted to tidy up everything. But yeah, I bet he covers his laptop with stickers too. Yes and no. Should I go get my laptop and show you? Would you like to see my laptop? I'm not going to go until you ask me. If you ask me to go get my laptop, I'll go get my laptop. But it's like all the way in the kitchen, which is like a whole like 10 steps away. Please don't. Oh, I'm gonna go get it. Sorry, I'll show it off to you. I'll show it off just because I can. Right, you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Yeah. Right, put you over there. Put you over there. Put you over there. And then zoom out my camera. There we go. It's not so bad. Hang on, let me turn it around so you can thing it. So this is my laptop case for my MacBook Pro. And I've got a John Cena wannabe. I've got My Little Cthulhu, which I actually really love, the My Little Cthulhu. Right, you, reload, zoom in, there we go. So then we've got Star Wars Coffee. We've got I Believe in the Good Things Coming, which is also my tattoo there. I Believe in the Good Things Coming. I've got a camera, which then when the actual laptop's on, the light will come out of the middle. There we go. So it's like the Apple symbol. And then you close, and then on the top it's got I'm not a photographer, I'm a human being, from me. But that being said, this has actually got a case on. So if I plop off the case, come on, come on, next one, next clip. And this normally lives in the kitchen, because I've got a little thing that will... Oh, come on you. Come off, you bastard. So it's a bit stiff to get off. I know. That's what she said. Come on. Oh, fuck it. Anyways. But I can't spell it. I want to buy you a much better Switch case that I use. That comes with the best accessory ever? Okay. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, no, the Switch case I got, I think it was like 15 quid, and it came with a case and a bunch of accessories, and I ended up not using any of the accessories. Like literally it came with a case, like a rubber case for the console, a screen protector, which didn't fit because it was for the normal Switch, not the OLED. It came with some holders for to protect things, but everything was a bit shit and crap, so I never used any of it. I think no, I was gonna say that. No, this I got separately. Like, came in a set of headphones, which was absolute god awful. So yeah, so I never used any of it. This was from a camera bag of mine. The idea being is I can put that in, put that over, and then close it, and then when I actually need the Switch, instead of pulling up on the joysticks, I could pull up on that and it will lift up the console, so I don't need to wear it out. But yeah, no, I've got this really quickly because I knew I'd be taking it around places. But yeah, and then I stuck it up I stuck it with stickers. But yeah, anyways, this case comes off, and then I've only got one sticker in that top corner, and it's a Spinning At logo, which is my juggling club. So basically, I can use it as a prop during photo shoots, and it not look stupid. So yeah, but that's my laptop. Other than that, and as I said, it sits in the thingy. It needs to clean. It does need a clean. I got this one refurbished, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like there's something underneath the screen, up the top. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. So it looks like a stain, but it's like it's inside the glass, and it's always been there since I got it refurbished. It's really annoying. Other than that, she's been a great laptop. I got her in. She's a refurbished mid 2015 model. And there's a bit of oil on it, so yeah, I definitely need to get this sorted out. But yeah, she is starting to show her age, but she is nearly 10 years old, and she can still edit photos and stuff on there. So she's a good little laptop. But it's not as bad as you was hoping, was it? Was it, Nick? Come on, admit it. Admit it. You thought it was going to be worse than that, didn't you? Oh, right. So let's spread this back out. Right. So it is called Satisfy. The cases are a bit bigger and carry a lot more and very sturdy. The accessory is a grip that honestly makes playing the Switch handheld so comfortable. I could never go back to holding a Switch now ever again. That's not the guys. Do you guys know of a YouTube content creator called I think he does a show called Beat 'em Ups, and him and his mate does the Non-Tendo podcast. Non-Tendo, and they're like got lovely long wavy hair and stuff, and they do loads of stuff on YouTube. And yeah, no, there's one of them who's a really, really sweet guy. I wish. Can I show you? I should be able to show you. Let me just switch out. Display. Right, let's plop you up there. And see that? Just to prove that I did do today's thing. There's my script. This was my script for today, for doing day 2 of this game, and there was day 1. So when I did actually day 1's version, but here we go. YouTube, Beat 'em Ups. So it's this guy here. So let me do this and mute it. So this guy here. Do you guys recognize him? But he did a set of with cradle cases. Yeah, I know him. Australian bloke called Wood. He's not an Aussie, is he? Is he actually an Aussie?
Impersonating me. People keep pretending to be me to get your money, okay?
He doesn't see it. I didn't know he was an Aussie. Is he actually Australian? He was the one I learnt from the grip from. So yeah, because that's when you were saying about it, and I think did he do this Satisfied grip? Hang on. Right, let's go. Where's it gone? There, Satisfy. Right, Beat 'em Up, space, Satisfy, grip. There we go. So he got a custom designed one, and I did watch it. Best Nintendo accessories I can't live without. Yeah, so it was this one. Oh, this is another guy that I watched, from the Spawn Wave. I like this guy. He takes shit apart, and I love it. And he's bulky as fuck. Like seriously, he's got some big muscles on him. I really like him. So he's another one of my gaming repertoire guys that I go to a lot. But yeah, no, like because it does seem like it would change the world. Like that grip does look amazing. But I've always been too scared to look it up because I didn't want to know what the price was. I did not want to know what the price was. It's probably actually a lot more reasonable than I'd probably give it credit for, but it scared me. Can only see the grip case, only USA I can find. That's the thing. Like you see all this stuff and it's like you find it and it's like in the States and it costs like 10 million quid to get sent over, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe not. Sad times. Like, why do we get all of America's shit, but none of it's good stuff? Eh? Why don't we get the good stuff? That's what I want to know. Right, let me get back to the game, because we're getting totally sidetracked here. Totally sidetracked. and I probably should have an earlier night this time around, purely because I have a gig tomorrow and I have to be up at 6 a.m. So we'll do like we'll go up to 9. We'll go up to 9, and then I'll probably have to skedaddle, purely because, yeah, I've got gigs. We need to finish this interview first. Right. Oh, we got 20 back. We got 20 back, so that placated really well.
Natasha came from before Clawville.
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles.
Oh, indeed.
She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
We shall see.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes.
Let's see where this goes. But yeah, no, like one stage, if I ever go to the States, I would probably pick up one of those. But I don't see anything like that happening anytime soon.
When she left you.
But again, if you want to send me one, I will not complain. But I'm not going to be that thing either.
Protective.
I'm not going to be that, like,
she's dedicating her whole life to her
That would be very sweet. I know.
If I concentrate on
I don't
that,
take those really well. I love them, but I'm not good at it. Right, so where are we at? We're back up to neutral. We made it to neutral in 2 questions. That's not too bad. Right, so Zagama is protective. It seems she dedicated her whole life to her protege. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me. So, why did you let her leave with Wesley? Wessler? Did it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibn's relationship? Have you kept in touch? Oh.
Have you kept in touch?
Let's go with that one.
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
I have told Glossy about the boat is not happening.
Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
I've told her about us not going on the boat because of the day of the cock-up, but she hadn't bought a ticket yet, thankfully. But the other story you told me about the boat, I haven't mentioned it to her yet. The grips aren't too expensive, to be honest. Really? I would expect them to be, but then again, you know, like when you expensive is relative, isn't it? It's like how much you've got to spend, how much disposable income you have, I guess is the term. But yeah, it's just. But also, did you ship it in? Did you ship it in from the US, or did you pick it up over here somehow? Like, how did it work for you? How did you get yours?
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Okay, we went up by 10. This is good. This is good. Right, so we're still trying to placate to her ego and the fact that she's looked after her protege. Were you angry at her for leaving, afraid she might blab secrets? When was the last time you saw her?
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball attended by Ibn Wessler.
Wessler?
His beautiful maid
Like Wesley.
Natasha and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
Yeah, we found about her unique way of loving.
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stavonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
Perhaps. Not that story. That silly me with motion sickness didn't say anything when she says the boat party. No, I didn't say that either. Yeah, Dolce, to fill you in, a group of us are going to be meeting up on the bank holiday weekend. I mean, the plan was we were going to go out raving. Unfortunately, Skinny Boy over here did a silly and he found a rave that was on a boat, and I was getting everyone hyped about going on to this boat party, and we were going to go on the boat, and it was going to sail down the Thames, and we were going to dance and have some fun. And then I looked up the date, because Ilva, I was messaging to my partner and saying, you know, are you free this day? I just want to make sure, like, if you are coming, like, should we get tickets? And then she was like, what date is it on? I went, it's on the bank holiday Sunday. And she was like, what's the date? So I looked it up and then realised that the event was on the 27th, and Nick's not coming down to the 28th. So I was like, fuck, I screwed it up. So anyway, so I sorted it all out, and we're now basically going to come to mine. We're going to have a hangout and play some games and have some drinks, and then we're going to go up to a pub up the road. So Nick's going to be staying just up the road from mine, and yeah, the pub we're going to is literally on the same road. And yeah, when me and Nick were talking, Nick was, at the end of it, after we'd made a whole new plan, Nick goes, "Oh yeah, no, it's pretty good because, you know, I get seasick." I'm like, dude, we've been talking about this for like about 2-3 weeks, and now you tell me. And I thought, you fucking sweetheart, like he's such a sweetheart. He wouldn't tell us that he gets seasick when we're planning to go on a boat. I'm like, oh, you fucking sweetheart, I love you. Donut, but I love you. I believe I just paid 40 for shipping. Hang on. I believe I just paid for shipping, came to about 40 quid. That's not bad, actually. Seeing as you're getting a decent carry case, you know, not covered in stickers, and a grip that actually makes it comfortable. Because you can play the Switch for a couple of hours, but after say like 3 or 4 hours, it does start to get a bit crampy. So I can understand why you did that. I don't want to make a fuss and let anyone down. Oh yeah, no, but something like that. I know you're a sweetheart, and you are a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. But you know, something like that you should mention, because it was just like, you know, okay, what can we find? And you know, there's like a billion different things, and I thought a boat would be something unique and something different, but not knowing it would actually affect you in that way. So yeah, like you should totally, like, occasionally make a fuss, and it wouldn't even be a fuss. It'd be like, okay, cool, and then we'll find something else. You know, I'm sure there'd be fire or something like that happening. Who knows?
So you didn't notice anything strange about it?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
She was high.
I see. Thank you, man.
Very high. Nick is throwing up. How much had he had to drink? Nothing. See, that's the thing. Like, we went, did he have a sneaky little man, or, you know, did he pop to the bathroom and have a little bit of Colombian, you know? And it's like, no, he's just genuinely seasick. I also bought this accessory you can attach your Joy-Cons to if you play docked with other people that turn the Joy-Cons into actual controllers to hold. I did get one thing with that kit, and it had these little plastic things, it's the shape of like a, you know, like a PlayStation controller, but much smaller, much smaller, and you could put them in there. So it does make it a little bit bigger, so you don't need the rails. But apparently no one uses the rails. I use the rails every time I use the Joy-Con, but obviously when I'm by myself, I just use the, you know, the 8-bit dough. But yeah, no, it is quite ingenious, the things they have. Though I still have never used the amiibo function. I've never had or seen an amiibo being used. So at some stage I'll have to give that a try. Oh, right, we're up by 10. We're up by 10, and we've got one question.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly?
Let's put the autoplay back on.
Very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Shit.
Of course I do. Because
what was you bidding on?
I loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Totally.
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch.
Oh.
I know this feeling very well.
Don't
stop
right. Me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Oh, right. So the secret of eBay: never use round numbers. Never, ever use round numbers. So if you're just say you're bidding on something and your max price you want to pay is 20 quid. Don't put in 20 quid. Put in something like £21.17, you know, because a lot of people go by round numbers. So if you add an odd number, like if you say it's something 50, do like 58, you know, like never do a round number. So if it's 50p, it'll just piss you off. But if you do like 37, you know, and you can handle 37 extra pence, but it will tip off anyone who doesn't want to pay more than £1.50 because you've actually bid £1.87. But then obviously, you know, someone may bid 2 quid. But depending on the thing, but always go for an odd number. And I know a lot of people that will sit there and wait for the auction and then add like a few pence, once again, to be an odd number. You know, to round it up, but round it over by a couple of pennies or an odd number, to then yeah, get it. So that's my advice on it. I just buy my amiibo cards if I want to use one for a game. You can buy these little cards and get a bunch of little bunch for like a few quid, so they have an extra expense amount of money for amiibos. Okay, probably do me a favor for my Twitch viewers. What's like you singing Queen? I could watch you singing Take That. I don't know if I'll be up for that one. But who knows? Who knows? What console was it anyway? SingStar, was that PlayStation? The only karaoke games I ever had outside of say Rock Band and Guitar Hero were Lips, and I did have Lips 1 and Lips. It wasn't Lips 2, but it was Lips #1 hits or something like that. And yeah, I wasn't good. I was not good. I can't sing. But yeah, fuck it, do it, man. See, I thought about doing Guitar Hero, but I'm pretty sure I'll get hit on copyright notices. Because I know, who was it? Metallica. Yeah, I think it was Metallica who was fucking evil during the, you know, the Napster days. They got loads of things copyrighted and all this kind of stuff. And then, yeah, they did a Twitch stream, and apparently the Twitch stream got shut down because of copyrighted material. So they got copyrighted by their own copyright. It was hilarious. I loved it. I loved it when that happened.
Anytime, detective. Yes. Anytime.
Alright, how did we do? I think we got 4 out of 5. Oh! So close and yet so bad. Focus accuracy. 60%. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Right, final thoughts. That's how we do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? And I can't be asked to retry it. Natasha worked at this the sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Weasley discovered her and got her out of there.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Ooh, what's going to be?
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
I did Twitch sings on the last day before he stopped it. I got drunk and sang. A woman in chat donated 5 quid to me. Oh, how nice. My friend, she's known as Lady Cleo on Twitch. Amazing singer, like an actual singer. And she made a whole community. Like a lot of her community came over from that. And now she ended up doing masters of like songs, so that way she can make it her own and then still singing them and get around the copyright on that kind of thing. But yeah, when Twitch Sings died, that whole community just shuffled somewhere. And yeah, Chloe got a lot of them. And then she actually does still get quite a lot of views. Yeah, she's on. Like we literally started around. I think we started around about the same time. But she was big on TikTok or something. And I today deleted my TikTok app. I actually read through some of the terms and conditions. I was like, nope, no more. I'm gone. You can buy like 24 cards of different characters for like 13 quid for Breath of the Wild, for example, or like 30 quid for a single Emobi statue with Link. Always go with the cards. No, that's the thing, is like, I still don't even know what they are. Like, as far as I know, they're like DLC, but in a statue. But I don't know if any of the games I have used them. Like, I've got Pokemon, Legendary Arceus, Mario Kart 8, Minecraft, and that's it on the physical games. And I don't know if any of those. I'm assuming Pokemon must have some, but I've never used them, and I don't know. Like, I've seen a couple float around, but are they for like anything, or is it specific games? like just say I bought a Star Wars one, because I have seen Star Wars ones, and can I just drop that character into a game? Is that how they work? Like I still don't fully know how amiibos work. You can use them to get different characters in your game's world to help you. Okay. I wanted the one that makes you fast travel in Zelda last year, but the ones I saw on eBay was 10 quid each. So they can what? So they're like cheats? They're like cheat cards basically, but in statues? Cheat statues.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
Oh, she's a secret?
That's exactly how I feel.
Alright then.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
We're going to search around the place. But yeah, it's fast travel in thingy. I know, I still haven't played the Zelda. Like my original list, my original free list when I first got my Switch was Mario Kart, a Pokemon game, and Zelda. Those are the three games that I was like, I want to get. But I still have not seen Zelda sub like 45 quid. And I'm like, this game is like 4 years old now, or something like that. Like they're talking about the sequel coming out. So I'm like, do I get the sequel, or do I get the first one? You know, if it's gonna be like, I'd really piss me off if I got the game and then it was all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we brought out the sequel now, and then it drops. It's probably not gonna fucking drop because Nintendo tax but haze. It's like contactless card skinny. It beeps and you have stuff in your game. So is it any stuff? Like, can I get that Star Wars amiibo and drop it into Pokemon? Like I don't. Or is it like you can use this selection on this game? You know? Or is it just like I just don't understand. It's like, yeah, because obviously my card is accepted everywhere for whatever I can afford. But you know, for example, I couldn't go tap. Well, I don't know. I can't really think of an issue for that. But yeah, so I get it. It's like an Oyster card, you know, or tapping your bank card. But how do you know that amiibo pops up in this game? How do you know that? Like, is there lists online? Does it come with a shopping list when you buy the amiibo? Right. So what's in this room now? Let's have another look at that clock. Okay, so I can play with the hands. Okay, right, so is there something? Clues. Right, the victim, a lady has targeted most all of them written. Next page. Right, so there's got to be something in the conversation we had. Right? So it's not in clues, maybe it's in people's. Because yeah, there's got to be something in here, right? It gives us a time. No, it's it's like contactless card skinny. No, I read that one. No, it's certain stuff. It says it on the back of the packet. I have a Charizard and a Final Fantasy VII Cloud, and then you can like could you like use that Charizard on say Pokemon Legends of Arceus, you know, or is it more like, you know, Smash Bros, if you dropped it on there you could get Charizard? That's the thing I want to know. Right, so there's nothing there about time. It was legendary. She was still a chick. Tales of her beauty and her lethal coldness. Time never stops for her either. Right, okay, so there's a saying about time, but not much. Right, okay. Right, so we got two true detectives, one rusty cop, and one decent cop. So there's the clock. Is there anything on here to do with time?
Yes. This is
all kinds of books.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Okay.
These books are here.
Right, so we've got 49. The Death of the Horse. 7. Okay, 7 species, so 749. Okay, let's see if that does a thing. Right, so let's do 749. That is right? Ah, there we go. Did it.
Hidden door.
I did it. Right. I would look up on Amazon the amiibo card if you ever want. Honestly, they save me a ton of money and you get loads. You know what? If you're gonna just get the effects of them, then yeah, totally. But I'm guessing you have occasionally find an actual one you want to own. Like, do you own any, Dana or Dochi? Do you own any actual amiibo statues, or have you literally purely just gone all for the cards?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
Touché. But cognitive dissonance, guys. Cognitive
I don't
dissonance.
think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is,
maybe she wanted us to find it.
Indeed. I would admit I bought a pack of amiibo cards for Animal Crossing just so I could have a full village of dog villagers. So you literally just had a bunch of dogs and you just tapped them on. Were they like one use? Could you only use one at a time? Or is it like use one and then throw away?
exactly
curiosity.
what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
I just got cards. I spend too much money on games anyways. Yeah, one of these days I'd love to see your collection. Like when you get them all laid out and pretty. You know, definitely take a photo and send it in. Because I would love to see it. Would love to see it. Right, so is there anything else in here, or are we just going to go into the secret door?
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
You can use them again. So you could just use them all and then donate them to a friend, and then they can use them all and just circle it around like a group of friends so you can all get them same.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Shit, I was supposed to finish like 40 minutes ago,
You think
wasn't I?
this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Indeed. Right, so what have we got? We got walls. We got drawers. We got strange book, typewriter, some more books, and we got a picture of the king. Let's go in the drawers first.
Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Furry gods. The cards, anyways. Don't know about the statues again. What? So you don't own any of the amiibos? Like zero? Nada, nothing. Just the cards.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracy.
Too old for this
shit. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Guess we'll find out. Okay, strange book. Hang on.
This has got to be it, Marty.
No shit, Sherlock.
Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons.
No shit, Sherlock. We knew this.
Some even
just
from
the cards,
the royal
yeah.
family.
You ever seen an amiibo that you wanted to get? Because I've seen a couple. There was a couple of Star Wars ones in a charity shop, or kind of charity shop in Sweden. But I wasn't sure if they were official amiibos or they were just little statues. But they kind of looked like amiibos. So I was like, are they? Are they not? Are they? Are they not? But yeah, it's nice to have a little figurine that actually does something, rather than just sits there.
This book could
Guess we'll find out.
destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
Ooh, who is
What
it?
are you talking about?
Molly. I see Molly. Molly's her, his former wife. There we go. August Bishop.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Dun. Or should I say?
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
She was a former working girl.
Listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Jeez. It went dark. It did go dark. I'm saving that one. I'm sharing it later.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry.
Just shut the cluck up.
I wasn't expecting that. Our former wife, who we loved dearly, used to work as a working girl.
We've caught them sneaking around.
Oh shit, we didn't look in the rest of it.
See?
Damn it, Janet.
I see, madam.
Oh, and she's got a 1911.
No, back off, ladies.
And there came out Bertha. Big Bertha's got a boom boom.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Damn it.
Madam Zavos, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will.
What's
I've
gonna
always
happen here?
wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
Well, I think the chicken with the shotgun is going to do a better damage than a zebra with a pistol. But I could be wrong here.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you?
Well, Mr. Featherland.
All coming
Aren't
up
you
now.
interested
All
in
coming
the
off.
case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Yep.
Stop playing games with me, Zavos. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
Jeez.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Am I going to punch her? Is that what's going to happen here? Nope. Nope. Hit in the back of the head. No!
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember.
Whose head just got bit off?
Dark and painful.
Whose head?
The suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure.
Okay, this is
Where was I?
Dark, deep dark.
What
Please tell me that was a Marty.
That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Oh well, looks like we're clucked, guys.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Oh, damn it. Right, I'm just going to jump out. I'm going to jump out there, because that'd be the easiest way to do it. Right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Purely because it is, yeah, it's getting late, and I got to do it. Put pictures of my collection on the rig, on the gaming rigs in Discord. Nice one. And of course, so much. Super sweet of you. And yeah, the game just took a real dark turn. And I kind of, I want to replay that bit. Purely because I didn't get to investigate most of the room until I looked at the book. It's really, really sad. Really, really sad. Anyways, guys, I am going to be off ski for the weekend. I may do something over the weekend. Don't know what it would be. Maybe some Dead by Daylight. I don't know. Maybe I'll join in another game or whatnot. But I am going to skedaddle. I'm looking at... currently we only have 2 peeps in. So I won't be raiding because, I always see it as a bit... I don't know. Bit rude to do it. Like I want to raid, but I don't want to raid with like 2 peeps. Like if I had... I think normally I do 3 or 4. But yeah, it is that time. So it's going to be that thing. Anyways, I will be back on Tuesday. On Wednesday, it will be my 2nd anniversary. So I will be back for that. And doing probably just a hangout and a just chatting stream. So I guess that will be fun. And yeah, it will be then. So I'll be back on Tuesday, guys. Don't forget about Wednesday. I will post in the Twitters and the Discords. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. So Dons, Nick, if you guys are still both here, love you loads. And yeah, for anyone else who happens to be watching, yeah, keep being amazing. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And yeah, I've got a big gig tomorrow, so I'm gonna head off early just so I can do that. So for now, love you guys loads. Be good to each other and be safe, be cool. But remember, you guys at home, you fucking rule. Catch you in the next stream, guys. Bye.